are they're having their death throes. If I could look that term up real quick, death throes, because this is what we're seeing with these convulsions in America. Things going up and they're calming down. Things going up and they're calming down, but things never go back to normal. Okay, no matter what certain a piece that you people get, he's already eroded too much of your freedom. Like back in 2020, man. You know, where they got you people scared to walk around. You know, scared to question authority. You had to listen to guys like Dr. Fauci dictate to you what's healthy for you when he didn't have any liability for it, man. So with this new hantavirus thing going on, that's gonna be the same thing, man. Okay, same play, you know, new team. Shalom, brother. Shalom. Because this guy Trump is openly now telling you he doesn't even care about your economic situation, man. So while these people are getting richer and richer than ever, he gave his son, I believe Barron, the heads up to know when to bet on the oil markets, and he made $135 million, bro, in one trade. You see, but then he's telling you we ain't worried about that, man. We just worried about Iran not having nuclear weapons. But you are the reason we're in this situation. You see, so this is how you know we're at the end of this society here, man. Okay, whenever you start seeing all of these oligarchs start going on one plane to go suck some Moabite dick, okay, when you saw all of them CEOs get on, that's how you know they planning something, man. And the scriptures say that, man. They grow up as in the noonday.
Yeah, that's the spirit because they're doing that because if you notice that China has been the testing grounds for the MOTB.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah, India too.
They're a major player in that. So for them to be doing that, they probably what that meeting is about. They might be getting ready to really execute that shit. You know, because you can't have full blown World War III until that prophecy get cracking. When you got the masses that have been chipped up, man. You know, they need that. They need that for military purposes, for their technology, like we was talking about. You know, at the sit down. You know, when people took that fruit punch, the juice stuff. There's already different nano things floating around in bloodstreams and stuff. Man.
Yeah.
You know, so that shit is ready to go for that tech with all them towers they built strategically. Now they're talking about 6G coming out. You know, so when they having mass meetings like that, just know what's getting ready to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
I got that definition for death throes. It said the violent movements and noises that are sometimes made by a person who is about to die.
Yep. You see that? That's what happens when you like you ever put a pillow over somebody's face, even if they ask you to do it, they say, "Hey, just take me out." Put the pillow. His body's gonna involuntarily start throwing, convulsing.
Yeah.
You see, this is what's happening to you people, man.
Animal like.
Yeah, your nervous system starts to jerk around. As a matter of fact, your nervous system still has a little bit of juice in the battery after you die. You know, if you poke around certain nerves, their bodies will flip up.
Switch. Yeah.
You know, so that's you people. America's already dead, man. This place has been hollowed out. It's absolutely through. There ain't no production. Okay, he's trying to offer China $1 trillion to come invest here for what, man? Yeah. You already sold this shit out, man. This shit is dead, man.
Right. That's why I say we would have healed Babylon, but she can't be healed. Man.
That's right, man. That's right.
And I seen that account firsthand, the death throws. I raised chickens.
Oh, okay.
And I slaughtered a chicken for the first time last year or year before last. Slaughtered
meat chickens. Meat chickens.
Yep, meat birds. And basically I did it the way where you bleed them out. And I remember, after it was already passed, it fluttered so hard it broke his wing and like his bone came out through his skin and shit. I was like, man, that was rough, man.
Yeah, that's the spirit, man. Because in the chicken run we had built up at my homie house, and a rabbit got stuck in it, and it went into a shock because it was trying to get away. But the dog came out there, and we was like just surrounding it. The rabbit went into like a panic freezy to the point it just dropped dead. But you can still see certain movements like the vein and the cortisol levels and stuff, and stress rising in the fucking animal, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like the brother said, you people, the life support, this place is circling the drown. They call it circling the drain. What is it? CTD, which means circling the drain. So they pulled this place off life support. So when you take somebody off life support, there's no point in putting it back on there because they're not gonna come back. So like what the brother was saying, China in America trying to invest over $1 trillion deals so they can build up factories and bring back manufacturing. We're too late for that.
Yeah.
when you didn't outsource everything. And on top of that, where you gonna get the materials from? Materials still cheap. You know, bring back manufacturing. But you know, a lot of that too, because we're in the war economy. We're in a war economy, so a lot of them camps that they building up, people gonna be in there building weapons for this world war, man.
Yep.
Because they did that during the time of World War II. Put them in those makeshift camps. They was building bombs and parts for tanks and all that other shit. Even GM and those other car manufacturers was talking about renting out their spaces for wartime economy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's right,
So
man.
you people gonna be in there investing in this war one way or another.
That's right.
If they can't draft you, you're gonna at least be building the arsenal so they can go over there and do what they gotta do.
Right. But they need something to keep this thing going because it's basically dead, man.
Yeah.
They're talking about the Fed can't even lower the interest rates coming up because that's what they do whenever the economy is responsive. Like, you know, them defibrillators, they got it clear. They try to shock the economy back together.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. But that ain't working no more.
Yeah, he said that inflation is up 3.8%. He was a damn lie.
Yeah.
He said this is the first time that inflation has out mitigated wages. That's bullshit.
Right.
Wages been stagnant for over 20 years, man. We've been having pockets of inflation throughout the years, man. What you mean? People ain't never made enough money to make ends meet.
Right.
Hell, even when it was cheap to live, rent $700-800, people was making $11 an hour. They were still in the same predicament they in now.
Right.
Just now the markets are spiraling out of control, man.
Yeah. Now they got to count these Edomite neighborhoods, but now they down bad.
Well, they said that Trump, they said that the American economy just lost $1 trillion, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
Stock market was all red, man. It's what they call a bloodbath.
$1 trillion, bro.
That's a lot of money.
You know? What y'all got for it?
Yeah. Somebody grab that Jeremiah when it says that we would have healed Babylon.
Yeah, I got that.
Got that?
Got a precept as well.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 9. It say, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
So people like, you know, there's no point in investing in this place no more. Like, you had people from other countries that come over here and they're sending money back to their families at home because, you know, the cost of the dollar in other countries was like, shit, you live like a king.
Oh, yeah.
You know, down in Mexico, you make good money up here. And a lot of times, that's why when you go like old Western Union lines, you'll see a bunch of foreigners in line wiring their families $500-600 back in their country because it goes a long way.
Yeah.
Now the dollar is not even really a high commodity anymore, man. They're dumping treasuries like crazy, man. Yeah, talking about they offsetting treasuries, and a lot of that money is gonna come back to America, and that's when the inflation is just gonna go up. Mm-hmm. They said gas prices might not even come down the next year.
Yeah, it probably is not gonna come down ever, to be honest.
I doubt it. Yeah.
Like, hey, what they did was so much damage in the future. You can't just plug up a bottleneck like that and think it ain't gonna be no repercussions for it, man. Mm-hmm. Plus, people don't really want to fuck with you anyway, man. Yeah. Then you see gold creeping back up, man. Yeah. You know, because it took a low for a minute, but now that's creeping back up to about to hit 5,000 again, bro.
Yeah, gold's $5,000 an ounce.
Yeah, hit 5,300, bro.
Yeah. $5,000 an ounce, man. Shit, I remember silver was $25 an ounce.
Yeah.
Shit went up to $110 and dropped down to 180. Now it's 80 something. 80 something.
Yeah,
That's a lot of money for silver, bro.
Yeah. It just boomed again this past week. It went up sharply.
Yeah, 'cause I was trying to make some jewelry out of silver. I can't do it. I can't afford the supplies.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. I had a precept.
Go ahead,
This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." When you look up that word perilous, it means full of danger or risk. All right, so we in those last days where you got danger on all sides, man. You know, they got this one, I'll call it the Santa illness, you know, for the sake of the camera. You got the Santa illness out right now, you know, that's a pestilence. Then YAHAWASHI say that there will be wars and pestilence in diverse places and earthquakes.
Yep.
He promised those, man.
Heard that all that Zika shit finna start booming again too, man.
Oh
yeah, it's a lot of shit happening. This dude said that they found a case in Illinois that was totally unrelated to the ships. Wait a minute, man. How's it mutating already? What did y'all do? You know what I'm saying? And then they got some shit called the kill shot, which is basically something that's gonna happen in the atmosphere that can be equivalent to EMP. They said that millions can die within hours, man.
And you know how this shit's gotta be cooked up because you look on the back of a Lysol can, it's got the exact same name already there of the illness that's currently out. So what? How did they make it up to the Lysol can already?
Right, right.
You know. So they had this shit in the lab, and they came across some broken vials with the same name and tape on it down in Florida, man.
Right,
on
right.
the fucking ground. When them vehicles got in a crash, all of a sudden the vials is out. So you know they doing this shit on purpose, man.
Yeah.
I remember a couple years ago when those monkeys allegedly escaped like those outbreak
Yeah,
shit.
that's straight out the movie, bro.
Outbreak.
Straight out the movie, bro. Like, you ain't even trying.
Yeah, like because people are dumb. These people ain't gonna really question shit. They're just gonna go with the program, man. Because these people they're drugged up. Look, bro, these people should be up. We say that every week. These people literally should be up in arms right now. Right?
Yeah, they should,
bro. Like they're getting ready to push another scandemic on you people. They're gonna lock your ass down. They're gonna hit you with you gotta distance 4 feet now. We had 6 feet wrong, but it was 4 feet. We did the calculations, and now 4 feet is probable. Right. Where they do that at, man?
Yeah.
Where they come up with those numbers from?
Right. After admitting they made it up, man.
Yeah, and then the crazy part about it is back in 2020, brother, when they was locking everybody down and they was telling people the distance, they had a whole goddamn video of Obama, Hillary Clinton, and Bill, all of them in a ballroom, shaking hands and laughing and drinking and shit, no mask on, motherfuckers hugging.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all people had to lock down.
Right.
I go to work, man, I have my mask off. My supervisor, you gotta put your mask on.
Yeah. Right. They telling you in your face, man. That's for you niggas, man.
Yeah. Okay, have it below your nose.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta put it over. Like, what the fuck a mask gonna do, bro?
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, you gotta keep changing them shits out. You know what I'm saying?
We were really walking around with that shit on our face, man.
Yeah, yeah. Like I literally put it on because you literally wouldn't you can't go into certain places. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a trip now, he ain't there. I took that shit off, man. You're not supposed to be breathing in your own breath, man. That close for that period of time. You need to exhale that shit out and breathe in fresh oxygen.
It's like sitting in a running car with the garage door closed.
Right. How many people died because of that dumb shit, man?
But people really believe this shit. Yeah. People really believe that shit, bro. Like, people was really falling for it, man. Yeah. I mean, they did put something out there in the food, and a lot of people got them, what's in their arms and shit. They start shitting on people. But a lot of people that was getting sick is because they shot that J, man.
Yeah.
And they put something in the air. I don't know what they did, but they created like a elevated flu, and people started catching it, and they called it that.
Yeah, that's really what it was. Yeah, super flu.
That's all it was. It was straight flu like symptoms.
Yeah. Right.
It was weird though, bro, because like when I caught it the first time, my fucking throat was like, it felt like I was biting nails or some shit. Then the second time, my equilibrium was thrown off, like my ears were stopped up, bro. It was like, it was crazy.
Yeah, to me everything was salty as hell, bro. I got some French fries with no salt, but it felt like I put a whole thing of Morton salt on that joint, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? I couldn't really taste.
That's why you gotta pay, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta fucking pay.
You touched the men of the Lord doing that shit, bro. Yeah. You had that demon Gavin Newsom. You seen him out there. That nigga was outside during the whole shit, bro. It was like a place like this, where you like a little outdoor. This nigga's outside with no mask on, just eating with a bunch of other senators and shit, right in front of your face, man. Like the elder said, these people, y'all should be rioting over that, man. You know.
It was more than that, bro.
No, that's
okay. You got it out.
This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. It says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." So that comes to abandoning this place, spiritually speaking, man. As you talked about earlier, how this place is basically a cadaver, a dead body. You don't want to be associated with that, man. You can't just be touching the unclean body and then walk into holy ground, man. You got to start putting a certain distance, like how they said, social distancing from this place, man.
Yeah.
You know, and from a spiritual standpoint, because if you're still attached to certain things, certain gimmicks, rap, certain demons, fitted hats, it sounds benign, but it's attached to an unclean spirit if you're not spiritual.
Yeah, these people, they was all hyped up and shit because Drake just dropped 3 new albums and shit.
Oh, 3 new albums.
Yeah, he dropped like 3 albums or some shit. But you have people kind of, hyped because it was Drake. But that just goes and show you the spirit these people are in, man. Yeah. Instead of actually paying attention to what's happening in the earth, they worried about these fucking celebrities and what they got going on, man.
Yeah, what concert they're getting ready to attend.
Yeah,
what type of mirth. Yeah, your world is ended, man. The economy is on a downcline, bro. People is not getting ready. People can't live. People can't afford to live, man. Yeah, you got Israelites out here That's not blowing a trumpet, man.
Yeah.
Somebody find me that precept where it says dumb dogs that can't bark.
I have one.
Yeah, you got it up.
Yeah, this go with Uriah was saying. This Jeremiah 51
Yeah, man.
and 6. Jeremiah 51 and 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for the time of the Lord Yahawah's vengeance. For this is the time of the Lord Yahawah's vengeance, and he will render a recompense, man. And we understand that Babylon in the scriptures is speaking of America, man. This is Babylon the Great. When you look up that word Babal, it goes into confusion, man. And that's how this place is set up, because nothing in this place makes sense. First and foremost, the people that's in rulership, man. Because these so-called white people who are the biblical Edomites are really born to be servants, man. They not made to be kings. Right. See, Jake, we are naturally a royal people. Yeah. But the scriptures say the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduceth them, man. Yeah. So the scripture tell you to escape out of Babylon, man.
That's why Jake's so fucking simped out right now, man. Yeah. Jake following the philosophies of the so-called white man, man. Yep. Bro, I remember a while ago, man, I went to the crib, to my mother's crib, man, and she had this double Joel Osteen on. I'm like, come on, man. I'm just sitting up here, break. You calling me, asking me questions. I'm breaking shit down, and then I come over the house. You got this peckerwood on there, man. Right. Bro, she'll believe that nigga's breakdown of the kingdom of heaven before ours. Right. All because he's so-called credible. Yeah. Ain't nothing credible about you. Hey, what did he do during the time of when that hurricane hit down there? He didn't even want to open the church.
He locked that shit down.
He didn't let you niggas in there. Yeah, in his $22 million church, he didn't let you niggas in there, man.
Yeah. Insurance ain't gonna cover this.
Yeah, but these are the same people that you niggas will look up to save you, man. That's why, hey, man, when the whole hell break loose, don't call the men of the Lord, bro. Yeah, man. Like, hey, start getting y'all, start making peace with your families, brothers. Yeah. Because you know what? I pray that Esau do elevate this hantavirus shit, man. Yeah. And all you niggas out there catch that shit. Yeah. Because they said that it could be a possibility, a side effect from the jab that 80% of you shot back in 2021, 2022. Yeah. And brother, my whole family took that shit, bro. Every last one of them, they all took it.
I'm pretty sure mine did too.
Yeah.
Now they all won't admit it, but I know they all pretty much all you motherfuckers took it.
Yeah, they took it, man, because they was worried about their fucking jobs. Well, what about my job? What about it?
Yeah.
You niggas are that slave-minded to the point that you willing to sacrifice your health to work a fucking job you might not have in a year anyway.
Right. Man, he bring that shit, man. Cancel the summer, man, because canceling Christmas don't work no more. That shit dried out. Cancel this summertime. That's when they gonna wild out. Yeah, that hot girl summer shit. That's what they attached to now. That's the new Christmas.
Well, shit, brother. They said 4th of July. After 4th of July, it might not be nothing coming to the side of the world no more, man. So your 4th of July celebration, which is a spirit, because that's America's 250th birthday. Yeah. And from that point, this place just goes. You may start seeing changes that day. Yeah. Ain't got too much long here, man.
Everybody's been saying that this July is heavy. That's a heavy spirit coming up, man. Lord's will, that shit go down, man.
So niggas stock up on your video games, and cause y'all probably finna be locked back down. That'd be your only form of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you had more on that, Toss?
That was pretty much it.
I got that first up.
Okay. You had more on that. Where you had the point, brother?
One more verse. Yeah. Going back to Revelation 18:4, it says, "And I heard another voice come from heaven, another voice out of heaven, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
Yeah, but you got Israelites that want to stay here and go get those plagues, man. Wait a minute. The whole concept of us marching down the walls of Jericho was what?
Yeah, to take over.
To take over, right? But you got niggas in Israel that don't want to see this place fall, man.
Yeah.
Changing the doctrine, and a lot of you guys are changing your stands because, hey, Esau's getting ready to come down on wrath.
Right.
So a lot of Israelites are taking that soft approach, but we gonna change the doctrine. So therefore, if he does come down, we ain't gonna be held accountable. No, if you call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, you're all gonna be in Israelite jail, so to speak, man. Yeah. Look at them if you ISUPK, they don't care if you're Sakari, what's the mother clown's name? Nobody in Jesus, I call them.
Yeah, Watchman for Israel.
Watchman for Israel. All you dudes out there, man.
And that's why the Lord gonna have an even heavier punishment for you scary ass niggas, man.
Yeah.
Because y'all scared of Esau.
Yeah.
Whole time y'all changing the doctrine and switching shit up because you scared of man instead of fearing the Creator, man. Yep. Now you niggas is talking about the Paleo Hebrew ain't the we ain't supposed to be doing the Paleo Hebrew, man. and y'all gotta switch the fucking name up, or not fucking name, but y'all gotta switch the name up, man.
Yeah.
Lord finna start killing you niggas for that.
Yeah, you weak ass niggas, man. Lord is not dealing with weak spirited men, man. He saw all of you in 2020, man. You niggas you got marked way back then, and now it's basically being solidified.
Yeah, but going what you're saying, the Lord not dealing with weak-spirited men, but weak-spirited men attract weak-spirited men.
Yeah,
See,
facts.
it's gotta be something in you, man, to really understand how the apostles and elders of Great Millstone is coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that ain't, them the spirits they have, those ain't no average spirits, man.
Yeah,
so
no.
the average Jake can't receive it, just like YAHAWASHI, man.
Yeah. It says, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities."
That's not talking about physically getting on a purple plane and going out of here.
bro.
That's not what that's talking about, man. He
Yeah.
said, "Come out of her, my people, spiritually depart from this place, man.
Yeah.
Don't set your heart upon this place and cleave unto the Lord."
Right.
Cleave unto this real culture. This is what the real culture is, man.
Yeah.
Because black culture ain't nothing but fucking death.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing, represent the color black. That's why they call you, they label you black.
Yeah.
Nobody is as black as the Big Brother's backpack.
Yeah.
So you got to ask yourself, what are they talking about? Why do they call you black when you're not as black as that backpack?
Mm-hmm.
It's a derogatory term.
Yeah, bro. That's spirit. Elder Malcolm went into it the other day.
Yeah.
I briefly tapped on it too in the lesson. Going because what's this guy's name? Rich
Tidwell.
Tidwell. You fucking
They stay Kansas City too.
Yeah, nigga. Hey,
Oh,
you
wow.
don't come with catch us a fair visit, man. You gonna get rebuked heavily about the 12. Try to shut your ass up, man.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about the scriptures.
Right.
Nigga, the scriptures clear the people of the Lord are the people of color, man. Not you fucking pasty devil. The Israelites can be anybody but us.
Right.
Israelites
right.
can be that fucking orange ass trailer
Yeah.
right there with 4 doors on it.
Right,
As long as
right.
it ain't your black ass, man.
Yeah.
Fuck
right.
you, man.
Cause see, nowadays they'll say who the people, if those people in the land are not them, or they might say they might be questioning it, but they can't. But they know for sure we're not them, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got no definitive proof that these ain't the people, but they know for a fact it can't be y'all.
It can't be y'all.
Okay,
though. We
so
know
if it
it's
ain't
not
us,
y'all.
then who the fuck are we, man?
Yeah.
Who are we?
Right.
Because to this day, nobody's ever, the people that say that we're not the Israelites have never been able to disprove that. Because what land do we have? Why we've been called black, colored, porch monkeys, jigaboos, niggas, nigger, black people, color, Afro-American. We've been labeled everything. The scriptures say we was going to be a byword in the proverb, man.
Right.
And what about all the Hebrew paleo stones they found in that Puerto Rican cave back in the 1800s, man?
Right,
What about
right.
that?
Right.
In Puerto
Mexico.
Rico, for all you all black dummies out there that claim that the Northern Kingdom ain't Israelites, break that down, man.
Right.
Because you got niggas out here that would say, "Oh, well, he ain't an Israelite based on his skin color." How low level can you be?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even know basic history. Like, look up the
Yeah.
word Taino. It comes from the word Tahan. And where does that word Tahan come from? That's is what they call their great ancestors, their great grandfathers, the Taino natives.
Yep.
They call them Tahan.
Yep.
Tahan is literally in the scriptures of the tribe of Ephraim.
That's a Hebrew word.
Mm-hmm.
That's an Ephraimite. Tahan. You can literally pull up the scriptures and find it. So the Tahinos come from the word Tahan. That's right there evidence, even just the names.
But nah, brother, their skin is too light and their hair is too straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're too light skinned. Bro, the skin don't mean nothing. The scriptures say we gonna look like like every color, man.
Right.
Simple
And for you niggas that's saying we ain't supposed to do the Paleo Hebrew, that's another point. The Gadites, man, the Native Americans, there's a tribe that called their God, the creator, YAHAWAH. YAHAWAH. What does that sound like?
Yeah.
YAHAWAH.
Yeah.
Okay.
Osage, yeah.
There's different
Osage.
accents.
Yep. The Osage Gadites, yeah, they definitely use that YAHWAH.
There's a song that say, yeah, YAHAWAH.
Oh,
In the movie The Long Walk, when the dude got he got shot by, he was singing the name. He said, "Yo, hey, what, man?"
In that movie we watched too, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro, he was chanting that shit loud. Remember, he learned the Gadite chant. Yo, hey, wow, yo, he was singing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which Robert De Niro, I believe, is a Jake anyway. But you
he's
can tell
Jake,
them demons, they know.
Yep.
But finishing on, it says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquity. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled unto her double."
So the judgment that the Heavenly Father gonna bring on America is gonna be so terrifying, bro.
Right.
It's gonna be a nightmare out here, man. I don't think these people really understand it. even us to a certain degree, we're reading it and we're breaking it down, but you have to be there to experience it, man.
Yeah.
Bro, when the prophets saw this time, they got sick. They got afraid. Ezra's even said it. He says, woe is me, who would deliver me in those days, man? You got earthquake here, tsunami here, sinkholes here, crazy weather here, people bugging out there,
Mass
military there.
shooting.
Yeah, it's you can't even put a label on it, bro.
Yeah. Pestilence.
Pestilence here.
See?
People just gonna start dropping dead. The scriptures say we gonna literally have to walk over dead bodies, man. The dead should be cast out as dung.
That's right, man.
So all these people y'all see out here, they're gonna die.
That's right.
The kids, the babies, the newborn babies. We're gonna have pregnant women dead in the streets, man.
Yours will.
Yep. And to back what you're saying, the Lord deals with collateral damage, man.
Yeah.
Okay. He's not worried about your you were wicked, but your daughter was kind of she was nice, so he gonna spare he gonna kill you and leave her alive. No. If you're not of the elect, the Lord gonna clean house, man.
That's right.
The Lord's sweeping up everything, man. As a matter of fact, this place is already dead. They're just waiting for the fire on the altar, man.
Yep.
To consume the offering.
Yeah, the burnt offering is already here.
Yeah, you already laid out, stretched out over the stones, and y'all still trying to party, trying to bring this shit back, man.
Yep. Because
You know?
as we say, things happen in the spiritual before they happen in the physical.
That's right.
That just back up what you're saying. This place is already dead, man.
Yep.
Brother's been saying America was through shit ever since I came into the truth, man.
That shit was through before we were born, bro.
Yeah.
This shit was conceived through. It's been through.
Yeah.
Since the beginning, it was through. Because the scriptures are already before this place ever came to be what it was already in the scriptures, man.
Yeah, so that means right now we living in the midst of a biblical downfall, man. All right, we're literally sitting back with our popcorn, watching it every fucking day, man.
Yeah. And it's funny too, because they use Jake to keep some semblance of life in this place since they let us off the plantations, man.
Yeah.
All of the music and the entertainment and sports, that's what's been fueling all of this consumerism in America. Is the salt of Jake.
Yeah.
But it's still a corpse though. You know what I'm saying? You could dress up pork and taste like whatever, man, but it's still pork at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Still important.
I keep going. Verse 7, it says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. You know, that's why the Lord got to visit this place, man. Because at your lowest moment, you're actually the proudest, man. You're talking the most shit when you have the most to lose, and you not won a war in 50, 60 years, man.
Right. You can see it on the people. You can see the pride on the people, man. Like, just the fact that people are just lackadaisical, that's pride right there. This is pride. That's that. Ain't nobody gonna touch our spirit.
Right.
That's that. We gonna put faith in the higher powers of the system to keep us safe. And Trump said it. He said your finances don't mean a damn thing to him.
He said, yeah.
He said that, bro.
Bro, that's how
He
you
don't
bro.
care.
He said we just don't want them to get a nuclear weapon. Why them in particular, man? Why can't they get a nuclear weapon but you can have one?
Right.
If anything, the world should band together to stop you from getting weapons, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Because you're the problem.
You're the only one that's ever used one before.
Yeah. Like the Iranians ain't gonna get no nukes and just shoot them on India because they feel like it, bro.
Hell no.
They don't operate like that. At least, even though they're heathens, they have a semblance of fucking. They have a sense about them to say, well, look, if we do this can be a detriment for us, man.
Yeah.
You don't think about the repercussions, man.
Right.
You go in there and you do some shit, and then it'll come back on your own people. Like, prime example, the war in Iran, that was a mindless fucking act, man.
Yeah.
You ain't even have to go down. I mean, of course you had to because the scriptures proved. I mean, the scriptures prophesied it. But looking outside of that, it's just like, what was your point? And then the nigga admitted that he did it because of Israel.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. like no shit, man. You know, everybody's on to you.
And BB dead, man. That nigga, he gone, bro.
Yeah.
BB Mikowski,
I ain't seen that nigga pop up.
Yeah, he gone, bro.
He did a so-called interview this past week.
Yeah, that ain't him.
CNN.
That ain't that nigga, bro. Nigga dead.
Yeah, and that's the spirit, man. Because this shit is, every other nation, would hesitate to using them bombs just because of the long-term effects of radiation poisoning and damages the home.
Right.
Esau's the only nation on earth that doesn't give a fuck about, killing his own people, killing himself. As long as he gets what he wants, he's willing to poison the whole entire earth to include himself. other nations gonna think twice about it.
Right.
So when they got them, it's gonna be more of a deterrent because they know if they use them over there, India's right next door. They gonna taste of that radiation poisoning too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna fuck up their whole nation.
But see, he's so much of a devil, brother. He will poison the fucking skies just to be justified on saying climate. We need climate control.
Yeah.
He would do shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at
dude.
that demon, bro.
Or put ticks in the middle of these farms and say, oh yeah, now we need juice shots for Lyme disease.
Yeah. That's why they say in Isaiah 14, everybody just gonna rejoice when this nigga goes down, man.
Right?
But when is he gonna go down, man?
Even the trees gonna break forth in singing.
Right.
That's gonna be wild to see. Imagine these trees just start breaking out in song.
Yeah.
How do you brothers feel every fucking morning when this nigga's still in power? How do y'all feel? It's a sense of dread, ain't it?
Yeah. You don't even be wanting to check the mail. You know what I'm saying? You don't be wanting to look at your phone sometimes.
Right.
It's just like, come on, bro. This ain't living, man. When they say people are striving to live, they really striving to survive.
Yeah.
Because even if they were living paycheck to paycheck, you still can't own shit, man. You're not the head of your household. You can't just pick up and go whenever you want to go. You got to go through all of this nigga shit, man.
Right.
They developing engine kill switch, bro.
Oh,
Kill
yeah.
switch, yeah. To shut your engine down.
Damn.
A kill switch. Bro, they said that the gas you put in your car now, I noticed a difference, huh?
Yeah.
My car,
A lot of people been
That
saying
shit
that.
ain't getting on nothing.
That shit
bro,
burn
my,
fast,
my bitch I drive, she's a little iffy at times, but she's fully bipolar now, bro. She's bipolar now. It's like, damn, the car got a damn demon on it because it's fucking gas, man.
Right.
You know, it ain't getting good gas mileage. I'm sitting there and I'm like, this dude really is trying to control everything.
You try to hit the gas after a red light, your shit starts sputtering and shit.
Yeah. That's like
You know that
kryptonite
shit
to a
already.
fuel system, man.
Yeah.
Because you ain't supposed to be putting fuel in the fucking car any goddamn way, bro. It corrodes the system.
Yeah. And then the worst part is all unnecessary because he already got the fatness of the earth, man. All of it's unnecessary. He don't even need to do all of that, man. For what, bro?
Hey, but this shows this man is the devil because shit, a year before you already had Jake show your ass how to make diesel gas out of plastic, man.
Yeah.
How come nobody fucking with that dude?
Right.
But we still paying $4.30 per gallon of gas. Why don't we get that nigga some funds to get us out of this mess?
After you stole Venezuela too.
Yeah.
Right.
You
That-
stole that to
that
keep
too.
the goops from over here, but then you back sucking the rod of what's the dude's name? Moab, man.
President G.
Yeah, and G, they know, they see you coming, man. They like, look, man, this dude is full of shit. Man.
Right.
They can capitalize off your monkey ass, man.
Hell yeah. They got spies too, man. They all in your shit, man. You know?
Yeah, with the plastic thing, that's a good point, man. Because you got all this plastic pollution problem. You got plastic getting around the fucking animals' necks in the ocean and shit. There it is, right there. If everybody just turned to fucking using the plastic for fuel, then you get rid of that whole problem.
Yeah. And it was clean burning, if I remember correctly. Young
And
Jay.
it burned better.
Yeah,
It burned better
way
than regular diesel.
Because it's flammable. You look at this, right? What's that river? It's flowing, right? That river is flowing, right? So that's not the same technically water because water recycles, but technically that's a different. Let's just say that's different from what it was yesterday. How in the hell is the longest river in Missouri, in the United States of America, flowing with life is that fucking brown, man?
Right. Yeah.
You know how many contaminants is in that water?
Yeah.
And guess what, brothers? That's our drinking water. That's where they get the water from.
Yeah.
That's the water you shit, piss in, you take a shower in, you brush your teeth. Is that right there?
Bro, also because and that just show you the earth is out of course with the people that's ruling it, because these people eating them abominations, man, like seafood and shrimp and the bottom feeders. That's ultimately designed to clean, to keep the ocean and the waters clean. But yet that's what these people feast on, man. That's why the Lord deals with order. He certain shit you supposed to eat, certain shit you not supposed to eat, man, because that's fucking the ecosystem up. Sitting there eating them damn seafood boils and all that shit that you people love, man. That shit is off.
God.
We can get the water.
Yeah, I want to grab a precept.
Go ahead, brother. I want to bring this out real quick, Baba Kusha.
God.
This is the book of Revelation 6, and I'm going to start at verses 7. And it says, and when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth, man. That's this devil. He brings death and destruction, man. What that elite say, he said that if he was to come back, he wanted to come back as a virus.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he said if he was to come back, he wants to come back to a virus, come back as a virus, man.
Who was? I think that was one of the
Well, the
Rothschilds who
Rockefellers.
said that.
Rockefellers
Oh,
is one of them.
shit.
I was about to say Bush.
No, it was one of the Rockefellers or Rothschilds. He said if I was to come back, I want to come back as a virus, bro.
Yeah, that,
But it's spiritual because they are viruses.
that's
facts,
crazy.
bro.
He did.
They literally are nothing but a big ass pathogen,
You're a
man.
fucking cancer to the earth, bro. You do not belong in power. You need to go down, man.
That's right.
And brothers, send them prayers up, man.
God.
I was the whole ride here. I'm just praying. I'm like, man, we got to get the fuck out of here, man. I'm like, this shit is not right. I'm ready to live, man. I was on the phone with Elder Urias, and that's the spirit. We was in the same spirit. We were talking about the same thing: the trees, the lakes and stuff. How we just want peace. I will be satisfied, brother, with just a lakefront of clean water and trees at the sunset,
facts.
bro.
Facts.
I don't even need the entire universe. I'll be cool with that.
Yeah,
Right.
facts, bro.
So we gotta hit up that spot I was telling y'all bros about.
Yeah.
So I couldn't go there yesterday, but
Oh yeah.
Tuesday when he come through, we should go hit that spot up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But it's just something as simple as that, bro. And that's proof that how we're the Israelites because we're pro-life, man.
Yeah.
Who the fuck justified cutting down burning down the ecosystem, burning down the Amazon, man, the rainforest? Why would you do something like that, man? Why would you poison the skies that you gotta live under? Rents is fucking crazy. You paying $2,000 for a fucking apartment with no fucking amenities. He cuts down the trees. He puts goddamn coffee shops every fucking where. Starbucks.
Dutch, bro.
Yeah, like who wants to do this shit, bro?
Yeah.
And then he charge you on. They call this luxury living right here because you got that right there. That ain't.
Yeah.
Nigga, this ain't Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. This is a fucking. This is a mud pit right here, man.
Right, right.
You can't even put your foot in. You put your foot in the water, bro. Your dick might fall off.
Right.
Excuse my French.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker gotta go, man. And any nigga that's not in the spirit of wanting this place to be destroyed, you ain't right, man.
That's right.
Right. That's right.
Yep.
Any
Get
nigga
away
that
from
tell
us.
you that the white man is okay and that he gonna make it, you ain't right, man. Any nigga that's trying to save heathens, you not fucking right, man.
That's right.
Well, brother, the heathens could be saved. How you gonna try to save the heathens when your dumbass may not even get it? You ain't making it, man.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
Apostle Tahar said, anybody that fought on them dudes, you're not of the elect.
Yeah.
And I say that with confidence, man.
Facts.
All you niggas that got swayed by Genesis and Sakari, the Lord got you niggas right out of here because he did not desire you.
Yep.
And if you a fool, if you think Deacon Hakai and his sidekick Hassad are men of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Those are not men of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, man. And I'm putting my fucking best dollar on that, man.
That's right.
I will bet my whole bank account, which ain't a whole lot, but I will bet the whole goddamn bank account that they're not the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
Right.
And your money is more honorable than however they getting their fucking money by lying and shit.
Yeah.
You know, that fucking 9 to 5 money is more honorable than lying to Jake and bullshitting for 10 racks.
Bro, how you come up with a different doctrine every week?
Yeah.
What's the newest bullshit out now? What came out last
7
week?
trumpets, 7.
Yeah. We're gonna break down a whole book of Revelation, brother.
Yeah. Then he went off into America's not the lake of fire.
Yeah, it's not the lake of fire.
It's not the lake of fire.
Man, just sit down,
What
man.
the
Nigga,
fuck?
don't follow a nigga that's on a journey, man. You sound like one of them eat, pray, love bitches, man. I want to go to Bali and India
Oh,
and discover
my God.
things. That's what
Those are
that
not
nigga
the
is.
world wars.
I know one of them too.
Yeah.
They're not the world wars. They told us that your elders went off. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
man.
talking about, did you know all that?
Right.
Did you know that? Yeah. But the crazy part about it is he get all his information from a bunch of sources online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll see scholars and shit. He'll research the scholar because you got scholars and stuff like this. They put the concordance together and they be on point with some of it, but when it comes to the spiritual aspect of the scriptures, they ain't there, man. They can't break it down. So he'll Google EA the poll or some shit. What's his take on Revelation 6? And he will copy and paste that by putting his own shit to it, man. Nigga, the white man had already said what you've been saying, so you ain't coming with nothing we ain't here. Everything you came with, we didn't already fucking cut it with the scriptures before you even came with the bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right, man.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, some of y'all saw.
Come.
If you had a precept,
Yeah, I did.
yeah, go ahead, brother. Slaki, man.
This is
You got a little vexed there.
Hey,
good.
hey.
This is Revelation 11 and 18. It says, and the nations were angry,
Yeah.
and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
right?
So those that destroyed the earth, man, the Lord's going to raise up us in the last days into hunters. He's going to change us in an instant. We're going to change our bodies from terrestrial to celestial. And a lot of the miracles you read about, with mighty men such as Samson and Adito the Esnite, they did miraculous things. Samson slew 1,000 men with a jawbone and an ass. Adito the Esnite, I believe, was 800 men at one time with his spear.
Yep.
Okay, so the Lord's going to change us, and we're going to get these goddamn devils that destroyed this earth, man. Because hey, everybody stand up here is vexed. I'm tired as hell right now, man, in the flesh. You know, brothers deal with different ailments and pains.
It's hard, man.
You know, can't get decent food. You gotta go all around. I gotta go find different farmers market just to get some real milk.
Right.
That's crazy.
You know,
They taxing you. They taxing your ass for everything that's healthy.
yeah.
But the bullshit cheap.
Yeah,
The
you
bullshit
got
is
The
cheap.
bullshit. Hey, I just bought a whole gallon of raw milk. That whole gallon was like $15
That's a damn
for
shame.
1 gallon of milk, man.
yeah, but you go in the store, you pay half of that for some milk that lasts for 3 months. That ain't no milk.
That's not milk.
Ew.
Bro, I went to Aldi's yesterday and I got some ginger, I got some lemons, I got some sourdough bread, and maybe it was a couple more items I can't recall, but it was probably like 7 items. Bill was $20. $20. That's under $10. It should have been for all that basic stuff. And the bill was $20. Some bananas. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Yep. That shit, they taxing everywhere now.
and then Whole Foods is so wicked, and just off that title alone, that's false advertisement. Because Whole Foods, you don't sell all Whole Foods, man. A Whole Food is not something with 20 different ingredients. You go to Whole Foods and find cake with 8 different ingredients in it.
Yeah, they just stole the brand.
Yeah, how is this Whole Foods when you have artificial ingredients in it? I thought the purpose of a Whole Food was having pure ingredients, right?
Yeah. Really, it's just natural, shit that's in it. But, you know, Amazon bought it back in the day, and, you know, it ain't been Whole Food ever since then.
It's different. I remember the first Whole Foods I ever went to was in Chicago. It was down the street from my job back in 2010, 2009, 2010. It was a different experience. They had restaurants and everything in there. Shit was pricey as hell. I'm like, oh, okay. But now it's just different. You know, they got Doritos and shit in there.
Right.
What the fuck you doing to that? Hell no.
They just putting a bunch of shit on the packaging. Natural ingredients, organic flavoring.
Yeah.
You pay attention to it, it's all demonic. They don't say it's actual natural stuff, they say natural flavor. You know? That's a legal term that they can put that lets them get away with it. But really, it ain't nothing natural in there. You know?
Hosea 9:11. As for Ephraim, their glory shall fly away like a bird from the birth and from the womb and from the conception. Though they bring up their children, yet will I bereave them, that there shall not be a man left. Yea, woe also to them when I depart from them. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer, man.
Yeah, you had those Taínos, they was bringing their children up here for better health care and sending them to Esau to get shot up with them injections, and a lot of them Puerto Ricans died, man. A lot of you come up down here, that pleasant place being Puerto Rico, a lot of you come up here and you got your kids killed because you believe in the so-called white man, man.
Right.
You know? Bro, I was talking to the IT guy yesterday, man, and, you know, he was asking me, he said, do you know any holistic doctors that deal with insurance? I said, you could find them, but it's not very many. And he was just breaking down on how, you know, his wife, how she had neuropathy and how they was giving her all these pills and it was really fucking with her. But he found like a gel substance of a natural plant, and she's been good ever since. I'm like, yeah.
Lion's mane.
Lion's mane too.
Lion's mane. There's a mushroom guy at the market. He sells that.
Yeah.
He cured his neuropathy with lion's mane mushroom.
Because it's good for brain too.
Yeah.
You know, also, what I noticed, these doctors, man, these doctors don't even know that shit, bro. These niggas went to medical school for 12 years, and they literally don't even know. Like, what was that what you were saying? What? Because they have petroleum-based systems that they set up to prescribe. Those doctors are all set up, man.
I seen doctors Google symptoms, bro. Google.
Oh,
You on that computer? Okay.
that nigga doing the same thing you doing, yeah. Some bullshit.
This nigga back hurt. What do we do? You got that?
This is Isaiah 31 from the top. It say, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and then horsemen because they are very strong. but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahawah.
Right, because Jake sees America and they see physical strength. They see the big military. They see the big pharmaceutical industry, the big hospitals and shit. And Jake think, oh, no matter what happens, I could just fall back on this white man, man.
Yeah.
All right, but that's why I say Ephraim shall bring his children to who? The murderer.
Yeah.
Not the nurturer.
Yeah.
Not the nurturer, but the murderer, man.
Yeah.
All right, so all these luxuries in society has had you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans completely under a enchanted spell, man.
Yeah.
Because you think no matter what happens, this man got me. Well, shit, ask them niggas in the UAE. America ain't protected shit when it goes down, man. So let alone its own citizens.
Yeah.
Well, I got a precept for you, bro. This is the book of Psalms 104, and I'm going to start at verses 14. It says, he causes the grass to grow for the cattle and herb for the servants of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth, and wine that make glad the heart of man, and oil to make his face to shine, and bread which strengthen a man's heart. All things that should be good for your body, you can't even eat it. Like, you drink too much wine, you be fucked up.
Right.
Wine is a good bitter for the stomach, man. You know, it's supposed to help stomach infirmity. You drink a little wine, bro. When I used to have like hangover and shit, my uncle used to tell me, he said, man, drink some more. I said, fuck you mean drink more? He said, drink, just take you a shot. It's good shit. I was good. I remember one time I had like a stomach bug or some shit, bro. He made me like a hot toddy. You put some lemon, put some good honey in there, and you pour like some whiskey in that shit, boiled that shit over the stove, and I drank. I was good, bro.
Hey, them uncles, they be coming through with them.
He said, hot toddy.
He's been through it.
I'm like, because the smell of alcohol make you sick, man.
Yeah. They call it Esau back in Louisiana, where I'm from, they call it the hair of the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Hair of the dog that bitch you. You drink, you sound stupid, but you drink a little bit more, your ass like, damn.
Yeah. But now shit, they trying to set up this C-hip to fix any medical bug within your ass, man. You know, if your ass just a little bit depressed, they gonna put a brain C-hip in your ass.
Yeah.
If your ass got a little bit of anxiety, they gonna put a brain C-hip in your ass.
Oh.
Shit, they got implants that can give you insulin, man.
Yeah. But with the AI systems too, bro, they got like they somehow can scan your body and let you know what's going on and how to fix it.
Yeah. We were in that movie I mentioned earlier too, Pillars of the Flower Moon, just to back Todd's point up. Remember they was prescribing the GAD?
Yeah.
They say, oh, you got the melancholy. They gave him some more alcohol, man.
Yeah.
Fire water.
Trying to kill
So
his ass.
he was the source of his melancholy.
Yeah.
See, he was the source of his anxiety. And then what did he do? Because you trusted in that devil just like that bitch trusted in Esau and married him. She knew he was a coyote. She called him one.
When she first seen him, she called him out.
She knew it. And then she still fucking laid down with him, man. And so this is what happens, man. You brought yourself to a murderer. This nigga giving you alcohol because you're depressed because he killed your family members. You see?
Right.
I'll keep going on this. Isaiah 31:2. It say, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. And that's what we see it happening, man. The Lord is bringing evil upon this place. See, the plagues that's in this place is showing you that putting your trust in man is going to ultimately fail you, man. See, you same people that was running are people that was running to the government for help, government assistance, WIC, EBT, child support, Section 8, all that shit.
Section 8.
Have they not been showing you over the last couple of years that they taking that shit away from you people, man?
Yeah.
See, and we in the truth, we understand what Esau's going to present to your ass, and it's going to be that chip. You want governmental assistance. All of that is going to be funneled through that fucking chip, man.
Yeah.
Well, Peasant Charles said it. He said in the UK, they're going to have to get that digital ID. They ain't trying to hear shit. They said, if you don't get the digital ID, you're not going to be able to work, man.
Yeah.
Y'all believe that you're going to have to get a microchip in order to live in society very soon? Nope, not. But do you see it going that way? Can you see it going that way?
Yeah.
Say how docile they are. Like, how the hell do you do that? You know? I hope not.
Hope. See, 20 years ago, they'd call you crazy. Now they like, I hope not. But you know what's going on here, man. You know, like, let's not pretend here like this shit is cooked.
Yeah, it's true.
Because Salakia, Peasant Charles, he's only repeating what that devil Keir Starmer mentioned months ago, man.
Yeah.
And they tired of that nigga. The UK tired of that nigga.
Yeah, they are, bro. That is.
Take it back there.
Yeah, because Keir Starmer mentioned that because he runs the UK government, and see, then you have the Crown of the UK. Now the Crown, they're more like landlords, you know. So they shot the law of the land. The government is to manage the people, but they own the land. That those crowns, they really run everything. That's why they're immune to everything. So yeah. So the fact that they both said it already tells you where the UK about to be at, man.
Well, you see how stupid he look with our shit on?
Oh, you look stupid as hell. You look like a weird ass like.
You don't even know how to wear it. You don't even know how to wear it. Like, you don't even sit where you know, Jacob has some bling with that shit.
Yeah.
A real king gonna have bling on.
But he has the bling, but he ain't come up with it. So he just look goofy, man.
He ain't got like the chain. He ain't got like the, you know, a real king gonna have drip on, man. Like, Jake be so dripped out.
Yeah, that nigga was like,
opals on and shit. Like, he can afford an opal. That nigga can afford. He can afford the shit. That's the crazy part.
he stole half of it, man.
Hey, can I read this real quick? What we saying? Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And that is such a world-altering view on how the Most High, YAHAWASHI, wanted it set up from the get-go, man.
Yeah.
All right? You Israelites, you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you supposed to be the HNICs, man.
Right.
You know, head niggas in charge, man.
Yeah.
All right? You the one that's supposed to be telling Esau to show up on time, man.
Right.
All right? You supposed to be the one firing people. You supposed to be the one hiring people, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to...
Yeah, gunshots? Yeah,
gunshots. Yeah, that
I
sound like automatic.
Yeah, I would.
But hey, shit.
Sure, hey, man, a nigga went to the spectrum.
Hey, may that be a sign, man. Man, how about you try to get these niggas, man?
That going on, spirit moving.
Yep. I'm gonna read that again. That kind of
nigga take a trip to the spirit world.
Good, man. Sign of death right there.
Yeah.
Crow flying over.
Hey, broad day shit too.
Read that scripture again.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 10:7. I've seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Y'all can see this. That's that. Y'all can see it. But that's that. Teddy Roosevelt, and you got the Gedite and Judite next to him.
Oh yeah, I remember that statue.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah, they took that down.
Yeah, they took it down. Yep. Because the servant is on a horse, and the princes are on acting as servants, man.
That's right, man. That's why this place have no order and structure, because this man wasn't supposed to be in this position, man.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the Most High wanted it. He wanted him to be in that position, but his natural instincts and his makeup does not make him a profitable leader, man.
Right.
It's right, team.
Yeah, because he doesn't even rule like a man with balls, man. That nigga will set up a democracy, pretend to let everybody vote instead of just telling people what it is. You know what I'm saying? He does this shit indirectly, all passive aggressive and shit.
Right.
He gonna just run the country how you want. Just fucking do it, man. You got all the power. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't got to see the people that their decision helps you influence your decisions, man.
yeah.
Be a king and just be a fucking king.
Right.
That's not what it is. No, go here. I said do it. Don't talk back.
But he knows he's about to do something wicked. So, cause see what happens. See, Esau. You look up them Roman emperors, man. Hey, if the people don't like you, they'll put your ass in the spirit world, man. There was a few years of 4 or 5 Roman emperors went out in 1 year. You see. So what he does is set up a democracy so he can blame the left side or the right side, when really he's pushing forth one agenda. You see what I'm saying? Because this nigga's a hoe, man.
See, he did it, but he exposed himself in the Constitution, because in his own Constitution, it tells you in the form of a fascist government, you can overthrow it.
Yeah.
But remember, this is the same people who Trump claims that if you are against fascism, then you are an enemy of the state. Look up what fascist mean, man.
Right. Yeah, that means when the government and the businesses gang up together, man.
and fucking, you got oligarchies, and then you got children coming up missing, raping children. This is a fascist dictatorship, man.
Yeah.
But he said if you are against that, then you need to be thrown in a concentration camp.
Yeah.
So men like us, talking points, you know, men on you, hey, They want to get us, man.
Yeah, sure do.
Precept.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is Isaiah 30:1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahawah, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked of my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt."
Yep, that's you Jakes out there that put your faith in this system, man. You're gonna have Jakes that's gonna go out there and celebrate the 4th of July, man. I remember it was a couple years ago at a camp, man. It was years ago. I was prophesying in the city. You had this decrepit nigga in a wheelchair on with some shades on with a 4th of July outfit on. I'm like, what did America do for you besides put you in that condition, man? You couldn't answer the question. Here you are a vet. And this is why a lot of veterans return to crime and drugs, because their government don't even take care of them, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Facts, man. Your woman too, bro. You go out overseas, man. You basically a slave, man. You come home, your woman that stepped out on you.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't got no you ain't got no benefits. If you do, you gotta wait 6 months, a year. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be good, man. You ain't supposed to have to work again a day in your life, man.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah, because I got medically discharged. When I got out the military, man, I got hurt, right? So they put me out with $200 a month. Right? I'm supposed to live off of that shit and take care of two kids.
Yeah.
I had to fight for that for a whole year to get that pushed up to 100%.
I remember, bro. That was bad.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That's fucking ridiculous. And they just printing fucking money, man.
God.
This nigga about to get $1 trillion for a fucking gold dome, bro. But he can't pay the goddamn veterans, man.
Oh man, fuck the dome. He about to build that fucking ballroom.
He built that ballroom.
Yeah.
That ballroom.
They calling it the ballroom.
Yeah, he want that shit bad.
Yeah. But they allegedly is gonna be a bunker. Like
It is a bunker. Yeah, they came out and said it, and the company that's making it is straight from the land.
Yep.
You know.
Man.
But he can't take care of his men. That's fucking crazy, man. Do China have a homeless problem?
Hell no. Shit. I mean, if they do, they just make the homes. You know, because China will build up an entire city uninhabited, bro.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. They have whole vacant cities.
Yeah, they not tripping on it. You know, in America, you want to build an affordable housing, they like, well, how much we gonna give for it first?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And $1,800 a month is not fucking affordable housing.
No,
it's not affordable housing. Oh well, it's affordable. No, it's not.
Right.
It's not affordable, man. $20 for 6 chicken wings. It's not affordable, man.
No, it's not.
some lab grown shit. That's not affordable, man.
It's not affordable.
All right, paying $5 for 2 tacos. One taco. Goddammit.
That's hell, bro.
Hell, shit. Just before the pandemic. Matter of fact, during the time of the pandemic, you were still getting tacos for $1. Nice big tacos, man. Now he think you getting the deal. Like me and his brother, we went to a spot and we was looking for some wings and shit. You know that see, man. What they say? It was like $1.50 a wing.
Oh yeah,
for 8 wings or some shit. I'm like,
it was the same price as the regular wings. Stupid.
It's no different than like on Black Friday. They have a TV. Oh, it's $300, but yet you take the sign down. It's $300.
Yeah.
It's deceit, man.
Yeah. This nigga talking about you. Original price $4.99. You saw it 2 months ago. It wasn't $4.99 2 months ago. You just added it on there, making like you saving money. Right. You know, 'cause that shit works on zombies here, man.
Zombies.
Right. Verse 3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah. Hey, that remind me of that. I remember that clip back in the day. I believe it was a Benjamite woman. She was on her knees under Peasant Charles, man. Hugging him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You see, this the kind of shit we talking about, man. Rebellious children. You trusted in the shadow of Egypt. Now you got it fucking coming.
That's why you black women, you niggas, you Jakes, you Negro, Hispanic, and Native American women, you ain't got a damn thing to say to us, man.
Yeah.
I promise you, once this system falls, the Lord is gonna reveal. The Lord gonna do it so cold, brothers, man. The Lord gonna have bitches that did you dirty, that walk past you like you was nothing but the gum on the bottom of their shoe. They gonna have to humble themselves, man.
Yeah.
They gonna have to humble themselves, man. Especially when they find out that this man is the devil. Yep. He never gave a shit about them. Hey, the Lord gonna say, "Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. I never knew you." Yep. We gonna walk right past you, man. And don't think about following us because hey, ain't no law on that day. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Yeah,
You take a trip up the
Play
block
at your
with me.
own risk.
I'm like, all right, follow at your own risk, bitch.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna have a warning label on my back, like you sure.
Yeah.
Proceed with caution.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Go ahead and follow me, please. Please do it, so I can get some frustration off. Real quick.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and follow me if
Yeah.
you want to. Man.
Hey, because hey, out in the world, it ain't gonna be no more easier.
Nah,
You know,
man.
the rest of the world, they gonna be getting grabbed up. That's why they're gonna be running to us anyway, man.
Yeah. So a lot of you women out there, you already done burnt your bridges. Hey, Jake tired of you. Jake don't want to deal with you no more. And you got black women out there saying, yeah, you know, we got to get our men back. Bro, Edomite women are cooking y'all, man. They said y'all men want us.
Yeah.
You know why? Jake going to the Edomite woman because the Edomite woman treats him better, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And they getting thick.
Yeah. Jake don't go and deal with the other nations because he want to be spiteful. Jake do it because he seriously want to be appreciated, man.
Right, but that's why Keisha do it. She do it out of spite.
Out of spite.
And then she end up dead somewhere, lynched from a fucking tree, man.
Right.
Yeah, what's the bitch name?
just happened.
Yeah.
Forgot her
And
name.
another hoe died too behind that. Divesting. Yeah, go ahead and divest, man. Keep divesting.
Nobody wants you.
And they still think that the so-called white man is the better pick.
Yeah.
Right, even after that shit.
Now that just one off situation, and you had women in the comment board saying he gonna kill you, he gonna kill you, he gonna kill
Yeah,
you.
he gonna kill
But she did it to spite Jake, and that's why the
Yeah.
Most High got our dumbass.
She
Man.
was talking shit with him.
Yeah.
I forgot what she said, but she was scoffing the so-called black man.
This is a hood rat from fucking Houston, someone with a lace front on with makeup. You ain't nothing special about you.
Yeah.
Nothing special. You look like a typical hood rat. You get up the club.
Yep.
Think this man really gave a shit about you? Oh,
Yeah.
well, he took me over to Africa. Yeah, he took you there to kill your dumb ass.
Yeah,
Right.
that nigga, he was just trying to recreate roots and
Yeah, that's it.
slave
Uh-huh.
movies and shit.
Yeah, you know they be doing that shit in the bedroom, the race play.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
He got on his Jeffrey Dahmer spirit when he got a hold of her, man. In Africa, where nobody can find you.
And Jake is at the point now. Jake is at the point. He's ready to put this black woman in the spirit world, man.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, he definitely gonna leave you for dead.
That's
when all
right.
that
Yeah. Give me that Jeremiah 4, bro. 30. Finish reading that though, y'all. What's up?
This is Isaiah 30:3 again. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. For his princes were at Zoan, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor being help, nor profit, but shame, and also a reproach.
Yep. So hey, after everybody shot that 3-pointer, now they looking for the next. Okay, then what do we do now? He left you high and dry, man. Because the crazy part about it is everybody that didn't shoot you had people that lost their job behind that shit, and then they bought people back that didn't take it, but people that took it was able to keep their jobs, but they're sick now. You had people that saying, "Oh, if I just held out a little longer, I would have been okay. I would have been okay. I would have been okay."
Yep. That's what happened. That's the spirit, man. I know someone that happened to, very close. Yeah, I told her, hey, don't take it. For a while, she was really like, I'm not taking it. Helped her draft up a letter to get the excuse, so she was good. Still listened to other people. Went and took that shit. Next thing you know, that same job she fought to keep, she ended up getting let go.
Yep.
No benefits.
Still got rid of that.
So it don't benefit you trusting in the shadow of Egypt, man.
Yeah.
Listen to the prophets, man.
Yeah.
Listen to the prophets.
It also tells you, man, women don't have integrity, bro.
No.
That's why the scriptures don't even let them give an oath. Their father can nullify that shit, or their husband can nullify that shit, because women don't stick to their word. You walk a woman down the aisle, she's giving so-called, she ain't sticking to that shit, man.
She's going off what everybody else tell her. If her girlfriend
Exactly.
say her girlfriend could be in a happily marriage, in a cool marriage, and she could be in a marriage with her, she'll say go and cheat on that nigga. She'll do it.
Yeah.
She'll do it.
Yep. Women are conformists, man. They conform to their environment. That's why Esau separated them and he spilled them all over the place. You see, they're not. Women supposed to be contained, man, from their father's house to their husband's house.
Right.
You just let them go all over the goddamn place.
There ain't
You made a
no
mess.
university. There ain't no 4-year university involved in that.
All they gonna do is come ask a man for help anyway, man. So when you start having these women go gad abroad thinking they know better, of course they're gonna make a mess and take a shit on themselves, man. You know, it's just like a dog, man. If I leave my whole bag of dog food open at home, this nigga Jericho, he'll go through the whole goddamn bag, man.
Till he throw up.
You see, That's how you women are, man. You need order, you need structure, you need consistency, you need direction. All right?
You need to be ruled over.
That's right, man.
Okay? And we don't say that women are supposed to be ruled over. You're supposed to be told what to do, how to do it, when to do it, how to think.
That's right.
That's what you were created here. You were created to give babies to men and be pleasure and a help me. You was not here to be independent. You were not here to be a boss bitch. None of that.
Right.
You were here to submit and serve a man. Point blank, period. That's it. That's your purpose in life, man.
Even nature itself teach you that. You don't see in the animal kingdom the female lion that's bucking up to the male lion, man.
Raising chickens, right? If you got a hen out of the batch of chickens, after they grow up, because sometimes you can't tell the difference between the roosters and the chickens. You know, they still fucking chickens.
Yeah.
But if you notice, once those female hens, they grow up under that rooster starts to take authority, and they always stand behind him, man.
Yeah.
They always look to him for approval.
Yep.
Yep.
Even raising chickens, man.
Yep.
They got a pitch online that say out of 10 women, 9 submit but 1. And the black woman, everybody submit to their men, but the black woman is looking off in the fucking sunset, bro. That's why the Most High is gonna burn you bitches, man. You hoes are gonna get fucked up
Straight
bad,
up.
man.
Right?
You're gonna get
Straight up.
fucked up out here, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Giving that chicken example, man. I remember when I had a rooster, I had like 15 chickens, right? And I had one rooster. And it said that in order to have a rooster, you got to have a minimum of 10 hens.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, he'll overmate one and that'll die.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when they were trying to eat, I would let them out in the yard just to free range.
So he need more than 1.
Give me one on one, yep.
Right.
And I would let them out to free range and free roam, right? And I had this grapevine going. The vines were up a little too high for the hens to get. So the rooster would jump up and pick the grapes off, and he wouldn't eat none of them. He only did it for the hens, man. So they got fed by following that one rooster, man.
Yep.
When a hawk would come, he would fight the fucking hawk to the death to protect the rest of the flock.
Yep.
When one hen got to acting up, trying to bully,
but he'll fight.
he'll fight.
Some of them roosters got hands though.
Yeah.
Some of them roosters, depending on the size of the hawk.
Yeah, he'll fight a coon, whatever it is, whatever try to come in that coon. He wasn't having it, man. Even a different breed, like I got this guinea fowl. That's a whole different breed of like an African chicken.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know I accidentally ended up getting a rooster guinea fowl. That motherfucker was loud as hell too.
Yeah, you. It happens. We did the same shit. You got one in there. I'm like, that's a fucking rooster, man.
Yep.
Mocking and shit.
Yep.
Dog mocking. I'm like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah. He would fight anything that came close to that coon, man. Even myself, that fucking big ass guinea fowl was like the denser size of a turkey. His ass was jumping up trying to get at me if I come in there at the wrong time.
Yeah, slap the shell his ass, bro.
Same thing. Same thing with cows, man. You have one bull, you know. You don't want to have 3-4 bulls in one area. That's chaos.
Yeah.
They gotta have their own territory, and even the people that over them, the bull will try to own it.
Right.
Right.
Y'all remember that video when that bull was on that damn street and the woman was on the goddamn phone?
Oh,
The bull
yeah,
hit
nigga
that corner. Yeah, he turned,
fell, bro.
Yeah, he jumped on his back.
Appreciate
Yeah, go ahead.
Sirach 36:24. He that getteth the wife, but getteth the possession.
Back to get that.
A help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled.
Right. So if you don't have no protection, you're gonna be spoiled, man. And all these women, they done gotten spoiled, and they did it voluntarily. So now their brain is spoiled. They can't think right. All they think is what's natural, what's normal, is doing what she wants to do, and picking and choosing and having her options. And now she's walking around with all sorts of STDs, 5, 3, 6, 7 different kids, all different baby daddies. It's just madness, man.
Yeah, that's a good. I was going to get into that point because it's deeper than just like physical protection, but it's a protection of the woman's mind, man. All right, what the real hedge is: respect for male authority, respect for patriarchy. That will be a protection towards your mind from, getting into whatever the fuck this place get into, man.
Right.
You know, that's why like a lot of times. Some of the easier chicks to deal with are the ones that had good father figures in their life, or they had good relationship with their fathers. Man. You know, it's a reason why they label, problem women are the ones that have daddy issues. Man. The head is spoiled, man.
Yeah.
Them are the main ones that'll cuss you, call you out your name, disrespect you. They'll be the main ones that get in your face, snap their neck, and say, "Nigga, you ain't shit. I do what I want to, nigga." You know.
Yeah.
Just they all of them have the exact same thing in common. None of them got dads.
Yeah.
Or if they do got a dad, the dad wasn't there at all to raise them and teach them anything about respect and authority. The Lord deals with decency and order, man. That's why we give analogies and give examples in the animal kingdom. You watch the creation, because the animal kingdom is pure. They're not going off and momo shit and fucking each other.
Yeah.
They're not doing that, man. Yeah. Everything has different order and structure. Even you watch a geese, man. And geese are the most loyal creatures to each other than any other animal I've seen, man. Yeah. They'll mourn each other. They'll be with the partners for life. You know?
They'll fuck your ass up, though.
Oh, yeah. Jack you up with the quickness.
They're federally protected, too. Federally protected.
But you watch that, it teaches you natural. You don't see in nature these women going off like that, man. The female animals bucking up. So what are you fucking black beasts doing, man?
Yeah, chipping now. Yeah, she's self-willed. What's that scripture? It goes into what a possession, where there's no possession in head.
Yeah, I just read it.
Yeah. Matter of fact, bring that back. Bro.
Yeah, kind of.
That Matthew?
No, this is Ecclesiastes 36 and 24 again. He that getteth the wife begetteth a possession.
A what?
He that getteth the wife begetteth a possession.
A possession. So a woman is always under somebody's authority, from the father to the husband. She's transferable goods, man. A women have to be kept. That's why King David, man, when they had a lot of times they didn't even have windows in them castles, man. You know, because like when men go off the war, they had to put chastity belts on them, because if a woman get loose, bro,
lock it down.
Yeah, you gotta lock it down, man. Because like the brother said, there's no hedge here. That's why the women are all over the place. They get to choose the men they want. Notice when a woman chooses the man she wants, it never works. Yeah, the scriptures say that a woman would choose every man. She don't know how to pick a man. She picks the wrong quality. If you ask a woman, what do they see or want in a man, it's always the wrong shit. Yeah. Always, man. She goes off looks, how much money, how credible you are, how popular you are. A bitch would choose you just because you're a rapper. And you could be a piece of shit, man.
Yep. I always say women only care about the altitude of the plane, not the direction it's going.
Yeah.
You see, they don't care if you're a wicked nigga or a righteous nigga. They just care how high you are in society. You see, every wicked nigga didn't had a wife. Hitler and everybody. They all had some bitch willing to lay down with them. And
serial killers. They get love letters.
Yeah, they all get hoes, man. Because women don't care about right and wrong. They care about how popular you are, how much status you got. It's just emotion.
That nigga Luigi Maggioni, Brody.
Oh yeah.
He could hit any. Yeah, that nigga stock is
crack anybody.
Yeah, that nigga got titty pics coming from the
tail. Look at this nigga Diddy. Diddy is degenerate. You think Diddy wasn't still cracking women? Oh yeah. What was his wife, Cassie? Yeah, bro. Hey, why she didn't leave? He was doing it that bad, man.
Yep. It say, he that getteth the wife begetteth a possession, and a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest.
Yep. So she's supposed to be your backbone, man. She's supposed to be your support system. If she starts to, like it tells you in Proverbs 31, that she's so flax with her hand, you know, she makes sure her house is fed. She has a business. It's supposed to be to bring to your substance, man. She works and she brings it to you, man. You got women, I got my own business, and this and that. Okay, that's cool. But are you using it for the right purposes, or are you using it to boss up on a man? Because the Lord didn't give you a business to boss up on a man, bro.
Right.
That's why the first thing a chick that ain't got shit to offer, well, I got a degree. Who gives a fuck about your degree? We don't care about no goddamn degree, man.
No, I don't.
Yeah, ain't even no man care about no woman's degree, man. We want submission.
Right. Yeah, if anything, that's a turn off for me. Like you don't get any.
I got a house.
You're educated. So you're trying to be a man. I'm not gay, so I'm not looking at you like that. I don't want a woman that's trying to do everything that a man's doing. That's not attractive.
Yeah. All I heard was $80,000 in student loan debt. That's all I heard.
Yeah. When shit break down, she looking for you to fix it.
Right. Yeah. You saw on her edge.
And say, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. And he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning.
That's why these men, that's why you got the red pill movement, man. You got men online, they not even approaching shorties no more. They like, we go to the bar, we don't even look. But we didn't experience it. We didn't went out as a group, or I didn't went out by myself, and I just went out and not purposely talked to any women and saw the spirit. They looking like, what's wrong with this dude? Why he ain't talking? They'll come up and talk to you. Yeah. One chick like, I'm gonna buy you a drink. Shit, go ahead. Yeah. You ain't getting in my pants tonight. Depends on how fine you are.
Think because you bought me a drink.
Yeah, I supposed to give it up to you now. Right. Yeah. If I give it up, it's only because I want to.
Yeah.
Not because you're so charming. But then again, like we're men, we crack on the first day. Shit, that's fuck you good for it. Goddamn.
That ain't going off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but the whole point about it is you want to crack them on the first day. I ain't trying to fucking start a situation with you for what?
Yeah.
I need to start something with you that you fail with another man. Make you think you're gonna be successful with me.
Right.
Or you just tell them what they want to hear until the shit get old.
Yeah. Y'all trying to walk around here trying to act like y'all virgins. That shit.
I'm sorry, y'all, that's listening, but hey, we're just giving you the real deal.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm
This
not sorry,
GMS, yeah.
but it's just what it is, man.
Right.
All right, because see, we know how to deal with women up here. We know how to treat women accordingly. Because we ain't just dogs and we just do what we do. Well, it ain't like that. But you got to understand we're dealing with used up trash, man.
Well, I'll say we don't even know if they women until further known.
Oh shit!
Because a real woman, really, first number one, you're not a virgin. We know that. So that's already cooked. So you over here talking about waiting 5-10 days? Nah, just going up the street, man.
I need a commitment first.
See, but some women are out there, you know, that might be right, but hey, we ain't gonna know.
Not today.
So you're gonna have to run that box, then we'll find out. You know, I didn't make this world. You know what I'm saying?
We just prophesy in
I'm
it.
just telling y'all what it is. And I'm not about to go off and compromise my ability to do the work over some hope, man.
Fuck no.
You know?
Yep.
It's either me or YAHAWASHI, bitch.
Yeah, right.
Before she could even finish saying that, I'm out.
I done walked away from plenty of women that want to get out. Bitch ain't even gotta say that. She give you an ultimatum with her actions, bro. Are you around the brothers? Okay. Yeah, point.
Right.
Get out.
Hey, what we saying right now, this would have saved men before us headaches, man.
Yeah.
All right? Because, hey, a lot of you jakes, you was formed and created to be women-led people, man.
Yeah.
That goes in that Willie Lynch shit, because Willie Lynch said you gotta train the sons
To be weak.
To be
physically
weak.
strong and mentally weak.
yeah, and then you gotta train the females to think that they don't need a man and to solely rely on you being the oppressor, man.
Yep.
All right, so hey, a lot of these old niggas ain't got it, man.
Yeah.
Quit listening to your fucking uncles, man.
Right.
Stop listening to these old 40, 50-year-old niggas that ain't had boxing 5 years trying to tell you about women, man. You better get in touch with GMS.
Yeah, listen to the fucking Uncle Earl on Two-Step Tuesdays, man.
Yeah.
Right.
You seen half the shit that's going on Instagram, man. Come on now. You know, that shit, that playbook don't work, man. Nope.
Shit, look at the way these niggas doing the whole prom shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, niggas with the prom, you got this loose ass 16-year-old hoe who been getting fucked by 30-year-olds coming down off a helicopter to the damn prom and shit.
Some Air Force One.
Why y'all doing all that, man?
Yeah, bro, bitches wearing fuzzy slippers to prom, bro.
Yeah.
Big ass, yeah. A quick precept, real quick. This is the book of Numbers 30:1. It says, and Moses spake to the heads of the tribes concerning the children of Israel, saying, this is the thing which Yahweh have commanded. So this is a commandment from the Lord. All right. And it says here, and if a man vow a vow unto Yahweh or swear an oath to bind his soul with the bond, he should not break his word, and he should do according to all that proceeded out of his mouth. So if you make a promise to the Lord, then you gotta fulfill that, because if not, you'll be foolish. And it says here, if a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord, and bound herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth, and her father hear her vow and her bond wherewith she had bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand. But if her father disallow her in the day he hear it, not any of her vows or of her bonds wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand, and the Lord shall forgive her because the father disallowed her, which shows you that if she make a promise to the Lord and the father say, nah, you ain't doing that, then the Lord ain't gonna hold it against her charge, but she's supposed to still take the law of her husband because he's the authority figure, man. Right. Because he's the most high over her, man. Yeah. Same thing that goes for the husband. And it says if she had at all an husband when she vowed or uttered out her lips where she bound her soul, and her husband heard it and held his peace in her in the day that heard it, then her vow shall stand, and her bond shall wherewith she bound her soul shall stand. But if her husband disallowed her on the day that he heard it, then he shall make her vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, none of the effect, and the Lord shall forgive her. So basically, I can shut down whatever you say, I can shut down, man. Right. So my wife said, look, I'm gonna go here. No, you're not going, man. All right. Don't be like these men right here that let their women run over them. Because these ain't real men right here, man. And we gonna call a spade a spade. If they want to do something, then hey, they know what'll happen.
Why do they let their women walk?
But let their women walk in front of them. So this bitch, she can commit adultery with her eyes, and your dumb ass is sitting back looking.
Right.
These are not men right here, man.
Right.
This is what and it pisses me off because these men supposed to be putting their foot down.
I remember one time,
bunch of beerless goofies, man. All because he got a bank account that he didn't fucked up his credit because his father was some probably real estate mogul.
Yeah.
And his great-great-grandfather probably had slaves. These motherfuckers got inheritance off doing nothing, man.
Yep.
These crackers can't manage a fucking credit card, man, without screwing. You know how many Edomites are in credit card debt, man?
Yeah.
Yep.
And they've been taught the game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they got all inheritance money too. There's no excuse.
Yeah, they the ones crashing out. We went into that on that Shabbat lesson, man. That sit down we did the other day. Esau's crashing out like a bitch right now.
Yeah. I remember one time my lawyer, you got pissed off. You say, how come it's always the fucking Edomite man pushing the stroller, man? And you know, ever since you said that shit, I see that shit more and more often, man.
It just happened 15 minutes ago. Earlier. Yeah, today.
But I just be seeing it more and more. It's like they don't even want that fucking motherly role. They like Esau really like getting dominated by his woman, man.
Yeah.
And that's some FAG stuff, man.
Well, that's the indicator of why this whole country has an effeminate spirit on it, man.
Yeah.
Because if the so-called top man is walking around soft bitching up, you know, he got a talking code in his own house. You know what I'm saying? He gotta watch what he say in his own house. He gotta worry about sleeping on the couch and shit. That ain't our culture, man. What do you think? Why do you think everybody else is so effeminate, including these YNs, man? Because this culture goes down to Keisha, then Keisha tells these young niggas, you know what I'm saying? And then before you know, you got a bunch of chaos, man.
How many men are separated from their wives, can't live in their own house that they paying the mortgage for, but you got a woman in there? That's wicked, bro. I can't go home to my own house when she gets to bring another man in here after I'm paying the bills.
And you gotta pay your child support.
Yeah. But then there's some Edomite judge that wasn't nowhere in the relationship that made the decision. He ain't hear all of the shit she said to you. You know what I'm saying? He don't have. You're not meticulously recording evidence for a courtroom. So the judge is in there making a decision just based off because she's a woman, man.
Probably a female judge too.
Yeah,
bro. They rule off their emotion. They don't even do it rationally, anyways.
Brother, this place has to burn, bro. Yeah. This shit has to burn, man. This is not it. Just the scenarios we giving alone, that's enough to piss off a real man, bro. I don't want hell. Right. I'm finna sit up here and be not in my own fucking house. Yeah. You put me on the couch?
Yeah.
Why would you open your mouth and say that shit, man?
That's why you don't marry no fucking woman here, man.
Nah,
you don't fucking marry no woman here, man.
Don't do that.
You don't go to the courthouse and say, you don't put your signature on nothing, man.
Right.
If she can't accept the fact that y'all husband and wife without Esau, then that ain't your woman, bro. Yeah. I gotta put my name on a dotted line so Esau can get the authority over her when this bitch gets out of line, so she can take everything she got. No fucking thank you. You can keep that, man. And all you brothers out there that may be married on paper before you came to the truth or whatever, hey, man, and you sincere in this, there's no y'all in my prayers, man. But you other clowns out there that did it because you weak, hey, you're gonna get exactly what you deserve, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't even give her your government shit.
No.
Let alone signing paperwork.
Where's that in the scriptures, bro?
Oh, can this brother read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 1. It say, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Well ordered, man. And you know, the most important aspect of a society is the family, is the nuclear family, man. Having the man in charge, the woman in order, and the kids listening to both parents, man. If you can't get that basic system right, your whole economy, your whole whatever you're trying to do is gonna fucking fail, man. You have to have men ruling. You have to have men with authority, man. Read that again.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and 1. It say a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
All right, and this is why the spirit of YAHAWASHI is working on the planet Earth now, because Hey, we're gonna be the government of the next ruling world, man. So the Most High is getting us well ordered now. That's why we have, misogynistic views, man.
Yeah.
But really, this is biblical patriarchy, man. This is how your ancient forefathers thought, and this is how you weak ass Black, Hispanic, Native American men need to be thinking, man.
Yeah, right.
That's right. And really, I want to say this too. Really, it's love, man. Women like to call what we speak on misogyny. You call it hatred towards you. No, we call it order. All right, this is order. We're trying to establish order in all this fucking chaotic world and system, man.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with fucking hate women. Hell, shit, we love some box.
Right. It ain't no hate.
We love dealing with brothers that have actual wives that are doing the right thing to get delivered with. They don't hate their women like that. They love them with unconditionally, man.
Right.
You know.
Listen, brother, we know every woman I've ever dealt with until they became demons, even to this current day. Every last one of them love the hell out of mine, bro. And brothers can say the same thing about their women, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just when Satan hop on them, bro. But bro, women be head over heels, bro. It ain't shit that a chick I deal with she wouldn't do. She said, bro, she like, there's one chick I'm dealing with. She was like, man, she said, what you want? I said, what I want. She said, whatever you want, I get it for you. So you want that? She said, I'll just be making a list of shit I want to get you, and let her get it for you, man.
Yeah.
Let her get it. You a king. Let her get that shit.
She
bro.
got a credit card.
Yeah. Let her get it.
Yep. Don't forget, brother.
Yeah.
They fought for equal rights to have a job. They got it.
She like,
If a nigga jump out of the bush with a knife, what she gonna expect from you? She
protection.
gonna expect you to handle that.
You gonna have to handle that, man.
Her daddy name on it.
You gonna have to handle that.
So,
Keep reading, man.
And it's because the type of men we are, man. Because we know how to treat the women we deal with.
Oh yeah.
It's the type of men we are, man. Because we got that spirit of righteousness in us, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And women who deal with us, they actually go up on another level, man.
They do.
But they think they do it on their own. And so when they separate from us and your fucking motion stop, then you get that sorrowful spirit trying to call us back. But
yeah.
you know,
Hey, that's a
They
good
be
point.
hurt too.
Yeah,
They do level up when they deal with us, bro. They level up.
yeah.
Yeah, that ain't because of you.
That's right. And when you look at the scriptures, man, the scriptures say, well, what is love? It says, and this is love, keep my commandments.
Yeah.
Well, women, you have commandments that you are to keep towards your man. You are to submit unto your husbands in everything. Not a little bit here and there, not what you pick and choose. You're supposed to respect your man. So you claim you love us, but if you're getting in our faces in disrespect, there's no love there. That's not love.
Yeah.
You know?
Like what I turn to say, I said A flat. She didn't sing A flat. He had to. He had to
See,
dance to it.
I'll tell you that. Hey, God damn.
That was a clip came out of him talking about, yeah, I slapped her because she's walking around out looking all sad and shit all the time. You know? Hey, I know what he was saying because your woman, she'll have that pout look on her face, trying to get you to say something. You know what I'm saying? Trying to manipulate you and shit emotionally. Hey man, quit that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
He said he was beating our ass because Esau got in our head.
Yeah. Gotta get that demon out.
Yeah, she was rebellion, man. She was out. She was
She
out
was
of
putting
order.
hands on this nigga, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And she had a baby by a nigga in the van before she. Go ahead. Tina wasn't innocent. She was out there. Go ahead, bro. Clock it.
God, Ecclesiasticus 10:2, it say, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
So that goes back to that Ecclesiastes 10:7 we was reading, that you got, servants on horses, man. Servants that are ruling in positions, even though that they're weak men, even though that they can't even control their own house, man.
Yeah.
Man, how many times you went out on a Saturday and it's a group of women, you try to walk up and talk and they say they all got men. Well, that's because Esau weak as fuck, man. Esau don't have his bitch in order, man. They do a girls' night, girls' trip, and boy, they will turn up.
Yep. And take no responsibility.
Yeah.
Bro, it's worse than that. I see videos where, niggas going out kind of like streaming and recording people, and it'll be like a night out. Esau will be out with his bitch, and the nigga recording will literally take his bitch and, kiss her and shit and flirt with her right in front of him, man. Esau don't do shit about it.
Yeah.
That nigga just standing back there, kind of looking, waiting for her to come back.
That nigga be
If she
holding
gonna
the
come
hair.
back-
He be holding her hair and shit. Like a fag.
I'm like, nigga, what the
Hell no. I wish my bitch would, boy. I'd be in the car so quick. I fell off like Professor Ogilvy. Remember back in the show The Parkers? Monique character used to always come on to him. Nigga get in the car. That's all you hear.
Ain't no way. Verse 3, it said, unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
And these people are destroyed, man. Just going to the examples that we brought out already. There's no healing Babylon just on a mental level and a moral level. Like having that nuclear family, having that shit, dinner time at the table, 6 p.m. Remember, we all used to have that, man. You know, everybody gotta be ready for dinner. That shit through.
It's totally demoralized, bro. The agendas that's been pushed to destroy the family unit, bro. That was an agenda to destroy the nuclear family. That's what that whole Marxism was all about.
Yep.
You remember them 3 dykes from Black Lives Matter? They were Marxists. They were hell bent on destroying the nuclear family, mainly the Jake family, bro.
Yep.
Because see, they know that it's power in Jake family thrivings, man.
Yep.
That's why it tells you somebody when they get that in Sirach 3, it says that the blessing of the fathers established houses, but the curse out of the mother rooted out foundations, roughly paraphrased. Because see, when you go like back in the day when women's lib and feminism and you got the welfare program and stuff like that, those programs were set up to lead Keisha as the head of the household and get the man out of there. That's why when you go and live in the projects, like back in the 70s and 80s and shit in Chicago when we had the high rises up, it was so much crime in those buildings because those were mainly single parent homes, man. Yeah, there were a lot of men in there, but a lot of them were bred by single women. That's why the gang culture was so heavy. It's basically a cage full of women with male strength, man. And that's a recipe for disaster, but that's an example of a foundation being rooted out.
Yeah. And he was there every step of the way, taking pictures, recording you, being degenerate, just to paint your ass to the rest of the world. Now, there ain't nowhere in the world niggas don't look down on you, man.
Right.
You know, Ammonites, Moabites, Ishmael, they all look at your ass down because Esau been mocking you, man.
Yeah.
You know? But this is what you call for that Sirach chapter 3, verse 8. It says, honor thy father and mother, both in word and deed.
Verse 1, bro. Let's read it from the top.
Kind. Sirach chapter 3, verse 1. Hear me, your father, O children. Do thereafter that ye may be safe.
Yeah, it says your father. See, this world teaches you to this. Well, this system teaches Israelites to rebel against their fathers, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, an Edomite man could be in his child's life and it'd be okay. The Edomite woman wants the father there 9 times out of 10. It's the black woman that don't want her father there.
Yeah.
Because the minute you have a kid by a black woman, she wants to challenge your authority. She wants to try to usurp authority over you. Right. She wants to override your decisions about the kid. Yeah. That's why a lot of Jake fathers leave their kids, man. Because it's not supposed to be a struggle as such raising a kid. You know, we're supposed to be on one accord. You have to trust the man's judgment, man.
Yeah.
Because if you couldn't trust the man, you shouldn't lay down with him in the first goddamn place, man. Part of having sex with somebody is because you give your trust into him, man.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Verse 2, it says, Yahawah hath given the father honor over the children, and hath confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. Whoso honoreth his father maketh an atonement for his sin.
Yeah, and half the Jake breaks don't honor their fathers, man. Fuck that nigga. He ain't dead, but you don't know the side of you don't know his story, man. You don't even know who your daddy is, man. I remember one story, man. Matter of fact, I ain't even got to tell it, but I remember like as a child when those people, because my mother had a boyfriend at the time, and those people used to come around, and I would always wonder why he couldn't be there. I'm like, why he gotta leave? They're coming. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes, brothers. They coming in, they checking closets. I'm thinking it's just an inspection for them to fix shit up, but they were seeing was it a man there.
They ain't checking for fire alarms.
Yeah, nah.
Right.
Nah, they not checking for rat shit under the sink.
Nah.
Yeah.
They want to know if you got a nigga here.
Yeah. Where them clothes at?
Yeah. Because
who that toothbrush belong to?
Yeah. Who toothbrushes at?
And they'll tell you, they say, look, if you got a man here, you got to kick him out. They'd rather her kick him out before they boot off government assistance. Show how wicked it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because the fact of you having a man there, you don't need us. Okay, you got a man, okay, we can cut you from the program, be done. They push for her to cut that man off, man.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's a bribe.
Yep.
It's a bribe for you to split up your family.
Yep.
See?
And it's worked. Heck,
Yeah, it did.
A couple years ago, my situation ended behind that. That was her main sentiment. She wanted to get on Section 8 housing. You take the buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't pull that shit on us, though. They'll have to get fucked
It says, verse 3, whoso honoreth his father maketh an atonement for his sins, and he that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up treasure.
Yeah, I remember Apostle Gabar did this lesson, you know, at least try to have a decent relationship with your parents, especially your father, man. All right. If you had the ability to have contact, you know what I'm saying, at least get on some sort of level, man. It ain't always gotta be, you know, talking every week, but these things can help benefit your spirit, man. All right. It's deeper than just, you know, talking, but the Most High appreciates those types of relationships between a father and the son, man.
Yeah.
What does the scripture say? What things that make the Lord happy is a man that have joy of his children. A father that have joy of his children. So the Lord is pleased with that. If you got a decent father and he ain't a crackhead strung out on the street, you know,
Even if he was,
you know, call him up, man.
even if he was, man, that's still your father, though. You can't choose your parents, man.
Right.
And YAHAWASHI put that on you for a reason, man. So
That's just a yoke you got to bury sometimes. You do have a shitty father here and there. That's just a yoke you got to bury, man. Your mother's a demon. Hey, it is what it is. Don't raise your hand up against them. Don't put curses on them. You know.
Yeah.
Or don't curse them. You know. I mean, if they scoff the truth, man, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
It says, verse 5: whoso honoreth his father shall have joy of his own children, and when he maketh his prayer, he shall be heard. He that honoreth his father shall have a long life, and he that is obedient unto the Lord Yahawah shall be a comfort to his mother.
Yeah, so you know you honor your father, the Lord will bless you for that, man.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause, you know, Jake just ain't got it. You know, as a nation, we lost. That's why we got it. That's why we coming back to the Heavenly Father, man. We gonna have to do it right. Because in the kingdom, we ain't gonna know what a broken home is.
Right. Esau gonna know.
Yeah. The woman that you have kids with, that's supposed to be the woman you're supposed to be with. That's what she's supposed to be with you, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just unheard of. You know, I mean, you know, you just leaving the kids or she put. That's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be there in the situation. I mean, now I'll put it to you this way: there's order to it because we ain't gonna be Al Bundy with our kids sitting there watching. No, we're gonna have things, but they're gonna have the support. They're gonna have the life they wanted, and we're gonna be a physical presence there, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be jumping rope at the park with little. You know, it's levels to it. You got servants for shit like that. But as a collective, our family's gonna be in order, man.
Yeah.
All right. The woman ain't gonna be able to send your kid through the state. You got young women out here, man, that leave their kids off with their relatives,
foster care,
partying, you know, getting abortions every other month. It's sick.
It says, verse 6: he that honoreth his father shall have a long life, and he that is obedient unto Yahawah shall be a comfort to his mother. I just wanted to say that too, because don't be just listening to your mother, man. She don't have the truth. She don't know what's going on, man. If you want to save her, follow YAHAWASHI is your best bet, man.
right?
And if he wants to have mercy on her, then he will. And if you don't, you got to be good with that as well, man. But don't just listen to her because she's your mother, man.
Yeah, she wants you back in church, bro.
She give you bad advice, horrible advice.
Yeah. It says, verse 7, it says,
your mama have you taking care of another nigga kids, man.
Right, facts. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, man. I was talking to my mama, man. She was talking about my child's mama, man, because she got other kids and shit by the other dude. And then when I went out there, I was spending some time with my baby and shit, man. And I picked my daughter up, and her little brothers was with her and shit, and they ran up to me and was like jumping on me and hugging and shit. My mom say, "See, you shouldn't. No, don't you ever. No." I was like, "Don't you dare. You know what I represent. Don't you dare even put that burden on me. The fact that you would say something like that, that ain't my problem. These two little boys is not my responsibility.
Yeah.
They can go with their daddy."
Yeah, that's that Babylonian bullshit.
Yeah. You know, like a nigga you was fucking with, bro. He wanted to take care of your kids because you pushed the fathers away. What make you think I want to do it?
Yeah, that's wicked, man. That's evil as hell, man.
Yeah. But see, women, they internalize victimhood, and then because they felt they were victims, they want other people to be in that mindset.
Oh man,
Right.
Yeah, they internalize shit. That's selfish.
That's an automatic response.
Yeah, because she's not looking at the repercussions on what it can do to me mentally. If these children go up and decide to say fuck me, spit on me, she's not looking at what it's gonna do to my mental. But she's so hell emotional on what that woman gonna feel like by not having that support system, which is dumb as hell.
Yeah. You're also absolving a man of responsibility, man. You got to think about what would happen if everybody did this. if another man just willing to take care of another man, well, nigga just be busting their hoes and letting some other nigga take care of him, man. That's basically what's happening right now. See, this is why you can't be overly compassionate and get emotional about things. If the Lord tells you not to do something for a reason, man.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds compassionate, or they don't have a father, whatever. Well, okay.
That shit sound dumb as hell.
Hey, that's why they throwing a who is the baby daddy party.
Yeah,
you saw that?
That's wicked, boy.
Oh man, it's supposed to be like a baby shower.
Wow.
But it's a Keisha with two niggas.
Wow.
And they
I seen that shit.
and they doing like a reveal, like whose kid is it? So I guess they got a DNA and they don't know who's who.
But you got the black woman, they celebrating that shit though.
So they turn into a party and fucking balloons.
It's called a gender reveal.
Yeah, but if a man have more than one woman or more than one woman, you know who the daddy is.
Right.
Right.
But this is why we say, bro, this place got to be destroyed. The whole black culture is trash, man.
Trash.
Yep.
If somebody make a show about who's the baby father, that proves that's a hoe right there, bro. A woman's supposed to know who the father of her child is.
That's sad, though. You know how quick of time frame you gotta have smash multiple dudes to not know who the father is, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's like somewhere between 3 days to a week.
Yeah.
That's how many. That's how ran through she is, bro. For her to not know,
Bro, it's literally a date, bro.
That's gross, bro. Man. Yeah, y'all saw it. That's them.
Yeah, kill it.
Of course, typical hood rat. And then everybody's on this bitch side.
Yeah.
Everybody's sympathy for her because she don't know who the baby daddy because she decided to open her funky legs to multiple men. You literally have a day span from when a woman ovulates. You can bust in a woman 2 days prior to her ovulation period, and then she could fuck a dude on her ovulation period, and he be the father. But that's two dudes within a 2 day span, man.
Yep.
In America, you niggas celebrate that wickedness, man. Like y'all remember Jerry Springer? Or Maury? When the chick found out that it ain't the baby daddy, she runs out screaming and crying and shit. Everybody's all sad for her. And then when he decides to step up and be a father to another nigga's fucking baby, the whole audience claps.
Yeah.
What the nigga Hakas say? And then they clapped.
Yeah.
They clapped.
Hey, you had some of them episodes, man, where
Nigga hiccup now.
yeah. Oh yeah, he can nick out. I'm gonna call him
Demon hiccup. Nigga.
Yeah, where you had some of the Maury episodes, the bitch will have 4 dudes on the stage as a possible baby daddy, and not one of them would be the father.
The fact that it's more than one dude up there, I'm just not even coming like you.
Hell no.
If I am the father, bitch, I'm not even finna be associated with that because that's fucking respect.
One bitch went on there 11 times, bro. And each one just kept failing, bro. Wow. Trying to find a day. She brought 11 different niggas.
Yeah.
Wow. That's how you know Murray wasn't no real nigga, bro. Because I wouldn't have let that shit get ratings, though. He had money off niggas, bro. He got paid off niggas.
My brother, quick back testimony, my brother, man, before he passed way back in the day, he was on the Sally show, man. You remember that show, Sally, back in the 90s?
Sally Jeffrey.
His baby mother took him on Sally, bro.
Yeah.
Because she didn't think he was doing right and shit, man, because she was a fucking demon, man. It's like, I ain't dealing with that shit, man. You know?
Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yeah.
Sally might have been a nigga woman low key, bro. Yeah.
This is verse 8 and verse 7. It says, he that feareth the Lord Yahawah will honor his father and will do service unto his parents as to his masters. Honor thy father and mother, both in word and deed, that a blessing may come upon thee from them.
Yeah, you gotta honor your parents, man. Even if you don't like a lot of Jakes have a lot of broken relationships with their moms, man. Like a lot of Jakes despise their mamas, a lot of Keishas despise their mamas. But at the end of the day, man, you gotta still give them the respect that you can. The best thing to do is just don't deal with them. I'd rather not deal with them before I disrespect them. Because we've all got times that we had heated arguments with our parents and things kind of went left. You didn't intend for it, but the parents can vex the shit out you because the scriptures say that you parents, you're not supposed to vex your sons and daughters either, man. You're not supposed to be provoking your kids to hate you either.
Yeah.
Like saying, throwing shit at them and mocking them, and that's what kids should do, man.
Yeah.
She'll mock them like I was gonna do a video on this. It was this bitch. She had like a young son. He may have been like 10 years old. I guess because like he was abusing a cat, which I get it. You don't beat up animals and stuff like that. But you never know. The cat could have been fucked. Who knows? We're gonna beat up animals. But she had him to break his PlayStation 5 over there. I'm like, that's stupid, bro. But she didn't really do it because of that. She did it to emasculate him.
And put it on video.
Yeah, she did it to demean him as a man. Because that's gonna stick with him, bro, for the rest of his life. And that's gonna be a trauma thing to this dude, man.
It's true.
All because he slammed a fucking cat. I get it, but there's other ways to deal with that.
Yeah, like a father.
Yeah.
I tried father.
How about a father? How about you shut the hell up and let the father have something to do with him and deal with that, not you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, posting it online was wicked as hell. Now it's forever. It's forever now.
Yeah.
Forever.
And then other black women see that and they follow suit.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say Keisha too, man. Like, you know, they'll do that often. They'll try to make you feel bad for dealing with the heathen women. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm a, you know, your mother is black, but yet you don't like black women because you want to go deal with a white chick or something."
The same bitch
I
got
heard
a
that
blonde
shit.
palm in her hair.
I've heard that shit a lot,
Look,
man.
brother,
Like,
I don't give a shit. They can say they want to say, I do got a black mama. Black as hell with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's black.
And this
black
bitch
woman.
white as fuck.
Right.
Yeah. That don't bother me.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it don't bother me because if it was a white man, you'll choose him over me.
Right.
yeah,
Now ask her if her father was born 5'5", would she date a 5'5" man? The answer is no. See, because she's a hypocrite, man. Just because your parents or something don't mean that you're gonna deal with it. She wants a 6 foot man, but if her father was 5'5", she should be dealing with a man that height, man. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, you know. But this is the hypocrisy of these women, man. They get it from these serpents, man. These Edomite women, man. They gave you advice that they're not following, man. They're getting wiped at a higher rate, man. They come to us. They don't treat us like you treat us.
yeah,
But they'll encourage you to be rebellious, though.
yeah.
You know, you're your own woman. Nobody can tell you what to do. Bodily autonomy and shit like that.
And they supplanted you out of your men.
Yep.
Because they know you dumb hoes. Scripture say, envy not the oppressor, nor choose one of his ways.
Mm-hmm.
Can I read a quick one?
Go ahead, bro.
Or finish
This
it,
is the last
right? I know you at
verse.
the end. So
Last
like,
verse. Yeah.
We're going to wrap it up in a minute.
Verse 9, it says, "For the blessing of the father establishes the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations."
And that's a curse, man. That belongs to the Israelites.
Mhm.
Every single Israelite woman will root out the foundation of her household. No matter what nation or tribe you get, they gonna buck up. You can't outrun that fucking curse, man.
Yeah.
It's like what the brothers are saying. Don't bother marrying a woman on fucking paper and doing all that, man. It's gonna end up ending because that curse is gonna activate. Demon's gonna hop on her and she's gonna not be for you no more. Then you gotta go through the headache of the legal system of getting her fucking put out, get divorced. You gotta fight to see your kids, and then that battle can stretch out for years, man. You know, it's just not worth it, man.
on top of the health aspects that come on top of that level of stress.
Yeah. You can have a fucking heart attack just living with a fucking woman, man. Let it be an Israelite woman. But in general, man, you just don't fucking do it, man. The curse of the mother will root out that foundation, man. This is not our time to just have these happy, husband and wife lives,
Family
raising
matters.
kids, family matters together. It ain't, you will get it. I mean, you will get it temporarily. Just know it will end.
Yeah.
Okay, so just don't bother pursuing it at all.
That's right. Yeah.
This is John 3:1. There is a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. The same came to YAHAWASHI by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art the teacher come from the Most High, Yahweh. For no man can do these miracles that thou doest except God be with him. And YAHAWASHI answered and said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High, man. And that really just goes back to how we started out the camp, because we started out the camp telling Jake to come out the ways of Babylon and all that. And so that's what YAHAWASHI was telling Jake, man, you got to be reborn. So basically everything you fucking learned, erase it, man. Do a factory reset in your mind. You just heard us go into these women for like the past 45 minutes. Everything that you learn in the world on how to deal with women, erase it, man. Listen to what the Bible tells you, man. All right? You ain't gotta deal with no step or a woman that got kids by other men if you don't want to, man. You ain't gotta be no stepdaddy, man.
Yeah.
All right? You ain't gotta let women have power over you. The scriptures tell you that.
Yeah.
Scripture tell you let not anyone have power over you, man. So as brothers was saying, like, sometimes your relationship with your mother in your younger age, you know what I'm saying, could really affect how you deal with women in your older years. You see, you got to reset that, man.
Yeah.
You got to understand you're on top as a man.
Right.
You are the priority. It's not pleasing her, it's pleasing you.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, and I'll just say that to back you up, man. The scriptures tell you basically move like you don't have a woman or you don't need one, man.
As the scriptures say.
The scriptures tell you to manage the burning in your flesh. That's what Apostle Paul's trying to break down to the Corinthians, man. You manage the burning in your flesh. You know, that need, that drive, that you just manage that, but you're not supposed to walking around like I gotta get a wife. You know, I got a wife, I gotta go to the household, do that. Like, no, man, if the spirit has it to where it goes down, and it goes down. You know, but you're supposed to move like you have autonomy, man, as a man.
Yeah.
And follow YAHAWASHI, man.
Yep.
You know?
Some jakes ruin their life wiping up these bitches when they should have just bought some pussy for an hour, man.
Yeah.
And you would have been all right.
Yeah.
So like,
And that's another thing too for y'all bros, man. A lot of brothers is, you know, with the love of many has waxed cold. So a lot of y'all families been broken up. If you had a wife and it broke off, you know, she demon hopped on her and she gone. Don't seek another one, man. Scriptures say, "Seek not a wife, or thou loose from a wife, seek not a wife." Now, it doesn't null and void the prophecy of Isaiah 4:1 is going to come,
right?
but it's going to come at that right time, man. Don't try to force the course and say and go searching for it.
Yeah.
You just got to wait for all hell to break loose. All right. And at that time, you're probably not going to want a woman, but the Lord is going to handpick a woman that he wants delivered. And he's going to put her in your life. That's how you're going to get them. But as of right now, if shit broke off, ain't no point in trying to go find that and replace it.
They're really not wise to begin with. You know? They're really not wise. They don't have a mindset to serve. They don't respect order. They think everything's a goddamn debate. They can make suggestions here, do all this other. You can make suggestions, but their suggestion is really trying to manipulate you.
Yep, manipulation.
So it's best to do. You got to be built up in the spirit to be to deal with a woman.
Yep,
you got to be on
honestly.
a level.
You know,
level, bro.
seriously. I mean, where she's around you for significant amounts of time and things of that nature. Pop a woman here, there, whatever. You talk about bringing a woman into your
Day
life.
in and day out,
She know your government and shit. You know, she in your crib. No, man, that's, build yourself up in the spirit first, man.
Yeah, scriptures say women's heart is snares and nets, and he that feareth the Most High, YAHAWASHI, shall escape her.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
And that's why the shit has been breaking off and ending, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of brothers, the Lord is cutting off people, man. He's cutting off 2/3. And if the woman ain't right, the Lord gonna remove her out of your life, man.
That's right. Yep, that's right. My last precept, brother.
I got one. I was trying to find a one. Deuteronomy 24 and 3, and it says, "And the latter husband hated her and write her a bill of divorcement and give it to her in her hand and send her out of his house. Or if the latter husband died, which took her to be his wife, a former husband which sent her away may not take her again to be his wife. But after that, she is defiled." So these women are really defiled. So every woman you're taking on now is technically been put away from the man, whether they left or whatever. But it's also a precept, maybe in Exodus, that say that basically she departs for nothing, man. So like the whole alimony shit, it's all bullshit, bro. Like there should be no alimony because I shouldn't. She leaves, I ain't gotta pay her. I don't have to pay nothing. Why do she get a third of everything I own when I don't gotta take care of this bitch no more, man?
Right.
You know?
Right. That's why the Lord doesn't want divorce at all, because it's really not good for either party. No. But if you do have to get a divorce, she don't have no authority on what she get, man. You have the possession. It's your household, man. She carries your last name, not the other way around.
That's why a lot of Jake men are dealing with Edomite. Like a lot of Jake, like basketball players, a lot of them Jakes in the entertainment, they got Edomite women, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the same thing can happen with them too. But see, the Edomite woman should be there with you before your career.
Yeah,
she'd be there with you when you poor or whatever. But Jake, Keisha, she wants to meet you at the finish line, man.
Right.
She, after she's ran through and all this other shit, she wants to be there in a white dress saying, "Marry me." No, man. You didn't put no hours in with me. You know, like this stupid nigga, man. What's his name? Travis.
Travis.
Yeah, goofy, man. I ain't heard nothing else about him, but everybody told him that chick was gonna give him a run for his money, man.
Well, the Lord cursed his ass. He tore his ACL his first season in the league.
They called right out, but you know, shot.
That nigga tore it in practice. It wasn't even in the game, bro.
Yeah.
Weak.
I ain't even know that. Damn.
feet.
His ass get jumping on the field with the pink ass shoes.
Yeah.
Couldn't be told nothing, bro. You had Jakes out there that got fleeced by women. Famous dude. I think Bow Wow tried to tell him. A few other famous people like, listen, bro, like you don't do that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Why?
everybody
You a
ain't just
rookie.
hating on no average bitch.
Yeah,
Bro.
what they got to hate on you for?
Right,
They didn't
right,
had
right,
hoes
right.
before, man. Nigga, listen. You ain't never had that much money before, bro. You a rookie. What the fuck you getting married before you even make the rookie season?
You know
what I'm
marriage
saying?
shouldn't even be in your fucking repertoire. Shouldn't even be in your field of vision,
Yeah.
bro. Finish your career out, get your money, retire, go overseas, and find you a wife, bro.
Yeah.
Go to the Philippines. Don't even tell her that you a basketball player. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll find out, but don't even tell her you famous. It's just like, look, I work, I got a lot of money, and I can take care of you. That's all the fuck they need to know.
Right.
Woman is on a need-to-know basis, bro.
Yep.
Right. Even the NFL knows this, bro. The NFL will back the players up because the NFL has financial managers. Because you know both Jakes, they trick that money off on hoes. They give them a financial manager. This is what you do with it. And that one dude, they was got to renew his contract. I think it was like $200 million, bro. They literally waited for this man divorce final first before they cut the contract.
Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah. See, the NFL know these hoes, man. They know, and they don't need their players distracted with a bunch of
Drama,
drama. You got to split half of your assets and shit before you even saw it. This bitch is already getting a check.
Right. And
But-
then their performance goes down. They start playing shitty.
Hell yeah.
Because like that dude Hunter, man, he's a cold ass player, man. He can play two different positions at one time.
Yeah, bro.
Jake was fucking. I ain't gonna cap, man. Jake got some talent on the field. When I see him play the Chiefs,
Hell yeah, he got that
he
Deion
was crushing
Sanders
them, man.
bro.
I was like, man, what the fuck? Why are you dealing with this bitch, man?
See, the Lord, it was all these stupid niggas always get blessed with that type of talent. They dumb. They lack in one area and gain another, man.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that because
Balance
they
it
ain't
out.
got no standards. Like, nigga, why are you looking for your wife in fucking Miami, man?
Right.
Why are you looking for a wife on Instagram Explore page, nigga? You need to go to the bookstore.
That's how
Go to Barnes and Nobles.
That's
and
his
shit,
mama.
man.
That's his mama. His mama put that. If I was that man, I would be looking for a bitch that ain't even on the map, like a country
Yep.
that ain't even on the map.
Right.
Yep.
Some of the Tanzania, so I don't know, man. I'll go to a fucking mud hut and get a
Hell
poor
yeah.
fucking woman that look good, that never saw a dollar a day in her life, and make her my wife, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If I had to do it, man, I would just go to fucking China, man. Get a pretty ass little goot
I wouldn't
that
even go
barely
there.
speak English.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Quiet.
You like any more?
This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 29. It says, or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. It says, he that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not is with me scattered abroad. So this is the classic, 1-2 punch that Esau gives you, man. Classic divide and conquer, man. You don't just go up against a man that's stronger than you.